of success demands a new version of you. Why every level of success demands a new level of you. Welcome back to CMR Podcast Network. Today, we're diving into a powerful concept. Why every level of success demands a new version of you. Success is not just about achieving goals. It's about evolving into the person who can achieve, sustain, and grow from those accomplishments. Each stage of success presents new challenges that require you to change, adapt, and elevate yourself in ways you may not have imagined. I'm excited to have an incredible lineup of leaders and thinkers from the CMR Podcast Network joining me today. Each of them will share their unique perspective on this topic, and together we'll help you understand how to level up and transform yourself to achieve your dreams. So let me introduce today's guests and what they'll be covering. I'm gonna start with Cristina Isabella from QuienEresTúCast. Cristina will explore why self-awareness is the foundation for becoming your best self. So, Cristina, first of all, how are you doing today?
Súper, hiper, mega bien.
Excelentemente bien. You know the 5 pillars?
Yeah, excelentemente bien.
You want to be excellent? What's the 5 pillars? With God, you want to be what? Spiritualmente, spiritually,
espiritualmente bien, financieramente,
mentalmente
bien,
mentally, físicamente, physically, emocionally, financieramente, financially. Money comes last in the list, porque quien no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir. We're all here to serve, right? He or she that doesn't live to serve doesn't deserve living, right? So, Cristina, why today's topic with me and you, why self-awareness is the foundation of personal growth, right? Meaning, teniendo, ¿qué? ¿Tú sabes lo que es self-awareness?
No, explícame.
How you say self-awareness in Spanish? Estar consciente. Estar consciente, right? So, Cristina, your podcast focuses on helping people discover their true self, right? Why do you believe self-awareness is the foundation for creating a better version of you? ¿Por qué tú crees que desarrollar el ¿cómo se dice? Autoconocimiento es extremadamente importante para una persona adquirir su mejor versión?
Cuando tú conoces la mejor versión de ti mismo, tú puedes hacer que la persona genere o cree confianza en sí y pueda ayudar a los demás. O no en ese caso. Somos fácil para juzgar, pero difícil para ayudar a los demás o para ver realmente quiénes son. Igual, el autoconocimiento es un proceso continuo que tú tienes que mirar, porque te tienes que conocer, reflexión diariamente, el alimentarse, estudiarse, una práctica de atención plena con uno mismo. No es fácil conocerse, y más porque la sociedad siempre te está señalando, está diciendo, es que tú eres, y tú te pierdes sin saber realmente quién es uno.
What are some practical ways to develop greater self-awareness? Como qué maneras prácticas tú le puedes dar al mundo? Si
¿Cómo para hacerlo? Yo digo que tratar de reflexionar uno diariamente lo que hace, realmente quién es uno. Yo como persona, yo hago mi terapia del espejo, que es mirar hacia el espejo y autoevaluarme y yo misma darme la clase motivacional, porque si yo no lo hago, por mucho que mi madre me diga, uno siempre va a tener esos vacíos, porque siempre los seres humanos y nosotros estamos señalando. Yo digo que aunque la estén obsoletos y estemos tan desenfocados en otras cosas, creo que leer mucho o el que no le gusta leer el audiolibro te ayuda demasiado.
Como dijo Aristóteles, el filósofo, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Llegando a conocerte es el principio de toda sabiduría, si me dejo entender. Today she did an episode with Esteban from Business Wisdom 333, where her podcast is ¿Quién eres tú? Like meaning, who are you? Cristina is on her way to become a what?
Bueno,
what do you consider yourself? Remember, be, do, have. Yeah. Right? Everybody wants a dream car, the dream home, but everything starts with the dream business, right? She has her podcast, her platform is her marketing tool, not simply to work on her personal brand, but also to help other people on their personal brand and also bring awareness to the world, bring light, right? on everything that we got going on in the organization. ¿Qué más tú quieres decirle al mundo? What else do you want to tell the world?
Bueno, yo quisiera decirle al mundo que en esta época donde todo el mundo es tan señalado, donde todo el mundo es tan juzgado, donde somos buenos, porque me incluyo, porque sigo siendo ser humano, somos buenos juzgando a los demás, diciendo quién es esa persona, ya creo que ya es tiempo de parar y de estarle diciendo a la gente, esa persona es así, cuando realmente tú no has tenido un contacto tan profundo con esa persona para definirla. No todo el mundo tiene esa afinidad con todos. Yo puede ser que no tenga afinidad con fulana, y sí, como ser humano decía, no, es que ella eso, ya lo otro, pero simplemente se deja a un lado y ya. Pasa mucho porque tengo amigos que cantan y toda la cosa y dicen, oh, es que a mí me juzgan porque dicen que en mi mundo yo soy así. Yo le digo, pero ¿qué tiene que ver eso si yo te conozco a ti como persona? Y sería una de las personas que digo, tú me pareces un buen ser humano, creo que ayudas a los demás, que eres un buen padre, un buen hermano. Entonces, yo creo que ya es tiempo de parar y con mi podcast, que a todo el mundo le digo, ¿quién eres tú? Vamos a encontrar una mejor versión y demostrarle a las personas que hay algo más allá en cada ser humano, aparte del dinero.
To wrap it up with you now, why every level of success demands a new version of you? Porque cada nivel del éxito requiere una versión nueva tuya. ¿Qué tú le puedes decir al mundo y a tu futura versión sobre ese episodio de hoy? Tú sabes que este podcast mío es de nosotros, es cuestionando. ¿Por qué esto? ¿Por qué lo otro?
Yo te voy a decir algo. A mi yo del futuro le quiero decir, enfócate en el presente para que tu futuro ya esté predeterminado. Porque si yo no me enfoco ahora en lo que yo estoy haciendo, ¿cómo voy a predestinar mi futuro? Estoy enfocada en el ahora. Y ya cuando yo estoy enfocada en el ahora, mi futuro ya va a estar predeterminado. Porque si me pongo, yo antes pensaba así, ¿yo qué voy a hacer en el futuro? Ya tengo 30 años y no tengo una casa, tengo 30 años y no tengo mi negocio. Y en realidad sí los he tenido, solamente que por situaciones o por no tener, digamos, la ayuda o el equipo de trabajo, sino un equipo de trabajo sólido, mi negocio no ha podido, digamos, surgir. O en ese caso por malas parejas también. Han logrado que todo eso influya y yo no haya podido elegir mal.
That's another topic for another day. Because I always say, either you be victorious or you are in victim. If it makes sense.
Exacto.
I don't play the blame game.
No soy víctima porque aprendí de ellos. Y a veces uno tiene que, de todo lo malo, tú tienes que decir, bueno, ya ese papel de víctima, no, aprendí esto, ahora ya estoy preparada, vamos a hacerlo mejor.
Well, I have all my life blaming myself for everything. As a leader, I give credit to everybody. You got me? People are teaching you lessons. You got me? So you got to see the blessing out of everything.
No es un papel de víctima, sino como que la gente lo ve víctima, pero yo te digo, no es víctima. Tú sufriste, pasaste, pero ¿qué te dejó eso de bueno? A veces no tenemos la resiliencia y por eso volvemos a cometer, o Dios nos manda a cometer los mismos errores hasta que tú no aprendes. Yo no te voy a sacar de donde estás.
Yeah. With all that said, thank you, Cristina. Guys, go watch. She already did an intro to her podcast with me. She also did she interviewed Vanessa from Lucy Sombra podcast. Yeah. She also interviewed Esteban from Business Wisdom 333. Go tune in. Go watch her interviews. Now, next interview she's going to do is who? Gio from El Camino del Guerrero. You know, thank you, Cristina.
Thank you, chicos.
Appreciate you.
Inscríbanse a mi canal. Bye.
Thank you. Now with Esteban from Business Wisdom 333 podcast. Esteban will dive into the importance of having clarity in your business vision to unlock success. I got my timer here to not go on time. Forgot that the iPad has a timer. How you doing, my brother Esteban?
What's going on, brother?
How you doing, brother?
Good, man. I'm doing excellent, man.
Excelentemente bien. Always la mente. Excelente.
Amen.
Excelentemente. You know the 5 pillars, Esteban?
Of course, man.
What are the 5 pillars?
Mentalmente.
Nah, everything starts with God, Esteban.
Espiritualmente.
Spiritually?
Físicamente.
No, Esteban, your mindset. Mentalmente. Mentally.
La orden no lo sé.
You see, the order is the most important thing.
Okay.
So. But everything English. You know, your first language is English.
Right. I'm speaking Spanish.
Now you're speaking Spanish. It's because he came from doing the interview.
Yeah.
In ¿Quién eres tú?
Yeah.
¿Quién eres tú? ¿Quién es Esteban Álvarez de Business Wisdom 333? Go tune in if you want to know more about
Tune in,
Esteban.
guys, yeah.
Right? So Esteban, the 5 pillars once again. Spiritualmente, spiritually, mentalmente, mentally, físicamente, physically.
Emocionalmente.
Let's not rush it. Let's not rush it.
Okay.
Emocionalmente, emotionally, financieramente, financially. See, the 5 pillars, everything starts with God. Then everything starts with your mindset, right? Then your body, because health is wealth, right?
Health is wealth.
Then your emotions, because you cannot control your emotions, you cannot control your life. We're on growth mode here, right? Not in our feelings, right? And financially, because we're all here to what? To serve. How can I help you? How can I help serve you?
Amen.
Right? So, Esteban, why every level of success demands a new version of you. Today is what? December 29, Sunday, right? Right or wrong?
Yes.
We're in 2024. 2025 is around the corner.
Yep.
2 more days, 3 more days, 2025, right? So, I have a few questions for you. The topic with us is why clarity in your vision, in your business vision, is critical for growth, right? So, Esteban, you're all about sharing wisdom for business success, right? Why is having a clear vision so important in achieving and sustaining success?
I mean, clarity, I think, is pretty much everything.
Clarity is power, but why is everything?
All right, so I always look at business as, a way to serve people, a way to create some impact, right? I used to look at it as making money, but I realized doing it that way, you're not going to gain the success that you want. What we really look for, like, for instance, I was looking at, like Jim Rohn. I was looking at also, Tony Robbins, and I look at them and I'm like, how is it that they can say the same thing I'm saying, but they are more impactful than I am? And it made me realize they leveled up. But the way that they find things with so much clarity, I understand now that it's not so much putting in all this work and sacrifice. It's also having a plan, having a clear goal, and then sticking to it.
Having a map, a massive action plan.
Yes.
Just like Warren Buffett said, an idiot with a plan can beat a genius with no plan. Right?
Amen.
Would you rather be the genius or the idiot with the plan? The genius with no plan or the idiot with a plan?
The plan works out, but I'd rather do both if I could, if that makes sense.
You rather do both? I'd rather be the idiot with the plan than the genius with no plan. See, that's people's problem. No, most people read the book, why A student work for C student, and B students are governmental employees. You got me? Most people, they think they know it all. All the Mr. Know-it-alls are not doing good in life. See, I was not a C student, but I'm going to be honest with you. I was the type of student that I went and did my work in school, but after school, I went straight to do business. Because I was basically raised in a business environment. You got me? Since I was 2 years old, I was basically babysitting in my uncle's furniture store. Okay. If it makes sense. When I was his age already, 7 years old, I was already working. You got me? My mother came when I was 8 years old. You got me? That's why when I see Joanna with her son, you got me? I see him and it takes me back in time. You got me? Back in 1997. You got me? Because I'm a 90s baby. You were born what year?
I was born 92.
92. See, I'm 2 years older than you, bro.
I thought we were the same age.
No, I was born 1990. I'm 34. Turned 34.
Yeah.
You're what? 32.
32, yeah.
Okay, but remember, you're a father now, right?
I'm a father
so now you need clarity in your business vision, which is critical for growth.
100%.
So, Esteban, what steps can people take to gain clarity about their goals? We still have 5 more minutes, me and you. Have the timer here.
I think it lands with the question you ask yourself. For instance, one of the questions that I ask myself is, if money wasn't a concern, if money wasn't an issue, what would you be doing? And I start thinking about that a lot. And I also start thinking about what's your skill? Like, you ask yourself, what's your skill? What do you have that creates value? And I realized, to me, if money wasn't an issue, and what would I be doing? I'd be going around helping all my family first. Then I'd help out all the other people, but I want to help them get to their best version. Because for me, I realized nowadays, the thing that I like talking about is self-improvement. I like talking about different ways to how to become successful. But I look at like a life coach. That is a perfect dream job or dream.
But let me
career,
ask you a
whatever call it.
question, Esteban. Are you leading by example?
I can't say I am.
Because you say you spoke about Jim Rohn, Anthony Robbins. Anthony Robbins learned from Jim Rohn.
Yes. Yeah.
Anthony Robbins used to work for Jim Rohn.
Yeah.
You get me? So you see, I'm talking about Tony Robbins is still alive. Jim Rohn passed away.
Right.
You get me? Well, these are leaders that been creating leaders and been impacting people, if it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, you could ask me any question right now with Jim Rohn. I probably heard Jim Rohn's audios probably 1 billion times. That's what you could see.
Okay.
I don't cry. And when Jim Rohn passed away, bro, in his last interview, his last presentation that he was in a, they did an event and he pretty much, there were all the leaders from, the network marketing company. They were crying because he was sick already. He had a sickness, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Bro, there was people there crying, bro. I went in tears, bro. I was by myself when I saw that. Bro, I went in tears. Bro, and for me to cry, bro, it's hard, bro. That's how impactful Jim Rohn. But you want to know what's one thing that Jim Rohn said?
What is that?
I'm going to take care of me for you so you could take care of you for me. Can you do that? How can you help your family if you're not helping yourself, bro?
That's a good question.
Huh?
That's a good question, yeah.
Who's going to follow you? See, I'm a leader, but I don't say I'm a leader. You know who says I'm a leader?
Who?
The marketplace.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes sense.
No,
Let me ask you a question. Do you consider me a leader?
I do.
Why?
For one, I noticed that you have reached a higher level, which we're all aspiring to do.
Have
But
you known?
The second thing I noticed, it's, all right, yeah, maybe people don't get your style or whatever, but I realize like I've always grown a lot more with tough love. And I do realize, yo, you really do want to help people out, which is kind of like that X factor that most of these successful people have. Like I noticed some of us, I could see the X factor. I didn't think it was a real thing, but people have the X factor, and I feel like you have that.
So I have to put people through pain so they can reflect on that pain, right?
Right.
So they can progress.
Right.
Pain equals gain. Imagine Gio from El Camino del Guerrero starts training you. Have you ever thought of having a trainer?
I have not, no.
Huh?
No.
I'm going to make a group chat with Gio and you. I bet you anything, Gio takes you under his wing, 3 months you'll be in shape. But you got to shut up and listen. In another word, you can't say, you got to eat what Gio tells you. You don't got to say, oh, well, how about if I could eat this? No. He's going to basically do the meal plan.
Right.
He's going to train you. I bet you anything in 3 months. We are in the transformation business, not the transaction. I bet you anything. He'll take you under his wing, bro, and I'll promise you, bro, your whole body, your whole life will change because health is wealth. What's the point of us helping you with the wealth, monetary, dream car, dream home, the dream business, and then you forget about your health? To me, seeing you healthy is more important than seeing you wealthy. I don't know if you got that.
Makes sense.
But, right?
Yeah,
and we
makes sense.
did an episode, me and you, right? In CMR Podcast Network. The first episode was with you. Episode 1 in CMR Podcast Network, it was with Esteban. You got me? And the Estebans of the world, you didn't commit to your word when it comes to health. Facts? Right?
Yeah, we could say that for now.
Right? And we did multiple episodes, which you didn't commit. Right or wrong?
Correct, yeah.
So I want to hold you accountable. There's 30 seconds still left. What else can you tell the world, bro? Overall, because where there's no vision, the people perish. Proverbs 29:18. You're a man of God.
Right.
You got me? You're very spiritual. But I always told you from day -1, you can read the Bible. Shout out to the Estebans of the world. He read the Bible how many times? Coming out from his mouth.
How many times was it?
No, so you're a liar?
I know. I'm asking you.
I'm asking you. Because they know it. Do not say it, Mars of the world. You're out of this planet. Let him say it. How many times you read the Bible? Because I like catching people's lies too.
I just asked you how many times I read it.
No, I'm asking you because I
Okay.
wanted so it could come out from your mouth.
7 times.
Because you said it in a podcast too.
Yeah, 7 times.
You read the Bible 7 times. I haven't read the Bible 1 time. Because I read the Bible verse of the day.
Yeah.
Right? So I just read it random. But I'm going to tell you something. I took one Bible verse and I applied it through my whole life. This one. Where there's no vision, the people perish. Proverbs 29:18. And I also took Hosea 4:6. The people perish because of lack of knowledge. You could go and get yourself a mentor coach. That's the elevator that you're taking, right? That's why you got to leverage other people's experience. But the thing is, you're here trying to do things yourself. In business, professionally, you're trying to do it yourself. And when it comes to the health, you're trying to do it yourself. So I recommend the Estebans of the world. Get yourself a trainer for your health. Get yourself a business coach for your wealth. Get yourself somebody that is experienced, if it makes sense. What else can you tell the world? So Gio, I could go with Gio. And today we got like 5 more different people.
Well, I would say, everybody, hey, listen, we're coming to the end of 2024. It's been a great year. New Year's coming. And so now is definitely the time to start thinking about how to change for the new year. And obviously, I appreciate all the feedback you give me. Obviously, we're going to
shout out to tomorrow's episode in Business Wisdom 333 that we're going to be doing.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we're going to do an episode. Tell them, talk.
So we're going to have an episode. It's going to be about New Year's resolution. And I want to touch into the topic of, getting expert wisdom with Carlos, how we can make that resolution not fail and make it a habit that becomes long lasting. And not have the not committing conversation again, if that makes sense.
He's going to break down the episode, where I have all the questions, and he's going to get the best out of me. I'm going to go in there as a guest to his podcast. Tune in tomorrow to Business Wisdom 333. It's going to be the link on the bio. Thank you, Esteban. You're my brother for life, and I know for a fact that we're going to be able to impact billions of people overall in this organization. Appreciate you, my brother.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Next lap. With my brother Gio from El Camino del Guerrero. Gio, how you doing, Gio? Today with Gio.
Bien.
Gio from El Camino del Guerrero podcast. Gio will share how discipline serves as the backbone of transformation and sustainable growth. How you doing, Gio?
I'm excelentemente bien. I feel blessed to be here, spiritualmente, physically, emocionalmente.
See, the 5 pillars. Let me help him out. Guys, you want to change your life? Today's episode is why every level of success demands a new version of you. Understand something, world. You're not going to your problems, you're not going to be able to fix them with your same mindset that you currently have. You got to literally change your mindset, your level of thinking in order to change your problems. So don't wish for less problem. Wish for more skills to solve your problem. Shout out to rest in peace, Jim Ron, for saying that. Right? So, Gio, the 5 pillars, world, the 5 pillars. These 5 pillars will literally get your life in order.
Yeah.
With God, the creator, you want to be thumbs up. That's why you want to use your fingers. Thumbs up with God, right? Because you also want to have a connection with yourself, right? Before you have a connection with others, right? So with God, the connection starts with the creator, God.
Yeah.
Then with yourself, and then with others in the personal or business, right?
True.
Then your mindset. Because the difference between us and animals are mind, right? What separates the best from the rest is mindset. You could be the most talented man, talented human, talented woman, but if you don't got the right mindset, when you see a beautiful woman with nothing in her head, okay, that's nothing. You know what I mean?
Nothing, yeah.
That's why the mindset plays a big role.
Yeah.
Because beauty is not going to raise your kids. It's the mindset that's going to raise your kids. Right? I got 3 daughters from 3 different women. Before I change them. That's deep.
Yeah.
Make sense?
It is.
They don't work on their mindset because I'm all about mindset. And I'm proved that beauty doesn't hold me. I had all the beautiful women in my life, and to keep a man like myself, you need more than beauty. You need these 5 pillars. Now, physically, you want to have this like this. But mentally, this is mentally like a gun. It sounds messed up. You want your mind to be sharp like a gun. Because you don't need a weapon. You need your mind.
Does the middle one?
Nah.
Oh,
thumbs up for with God.
Yeah.
Like a weapon mentally.
Mentally.
That's why people don't argue with me. You get me? Because my mind is sharp. I know what to say, what not to say, how to say it. Like, if you argue with an idiot, the idiot will drag you to their level. Right? Now, physically, the middle finger. Right? Hey, Manny, sit correctly, please. Correctly, thank you. You got me? Physically, you want to be like this. Right? The middle finger. When people see you, you want the body, right? Because it shows the discipline, shows everything, right?
Right.
Especially as a man, right? Yeah. Emotionally, estamos en crecimiento, no en sentimiento. I don't even know how to put that finger. Look, emotionally, I don't got no feelings. EQ is more important than IQ. Why? Because 90% of our decisions are based on our emotions, right? So you got to use logic instead of emotions. And financially, you want to be like that, the little finger. Money comes last in the list, right?
Yeah.
We're all here to serve each other. So, Gio, my question to you is the following, Gio, right? Discipline as the backbone of transformation, right? Gio, as a mentor and leader, because I see you now as a mentor as well. You have Joanna, you have Cristina Isabella.
Yes.
Cristina Isabella from ¿Quién eres tú? Gio is helping her. We helping her.
Yeah,
You
we're
see how we, the business?
Yes.
Now you see how you're helping her, accomplish her dream, her goals?
Yeah.
You see?
I feel happy for that.
You see how you're impacting people?
Yes.
Right?
Thank you for
Piff,
bringing me-
we're paying it forward, right? Our purpose is to help people accomplish their dreams.
That's
You're
right.
helping her accomplish her dream.
Yeah.
Because now her family in Colombia is able to what? See her,
Because they're getting-
interview people, and she'll be able to document her journey in her podcast, right? Next episode, she's going to be interviewing you.
Yeah.
¿Quién es Gio Bani San Vicente de El Camino del Guerrero? That's going to be episode 4. You see?
I'm ready for that one.
Right? You're ready, right?
I'm happy.
So, Gio, as a mentor and leader, you emphasize discipline.
Yes.
Tú hablas de disciplina.
That's true.
Why do you believe is the key to becoming the best version of yourself?
First of all, I had to be a sample of the discipline, right? So it's not about the discipline. It's not about the motivation. It's about self-love. Love yourself. That's when somebody see you and see that you don't have a healthy body. That's how I want to call it. That means that you are not loving yourself because you are destroying yourself. So that's for me. That's everything that discipline is. That when you show up, the people can see in your body.
See, I'm here texting Gio y Esteban. I'm holding Gio to hold Esteban accountable 3 months. A whole plan to transform Esteban. Because in the Wealth Map Summit, massive action plan to wealth, we're just not going to basically help people transform their wealth when it comes to money. It's also their health when it comes to their body.
It's personal,
Right?
It's personal body because now your body is on me. So every time that people see you, they're going to see my work. So
Accountability partner.
Trust me.
Accountability partner. And we'll be able to see a man is measured not by straight up, not by his words.
Yeah.
It's not even by his actions.
Yes.
Because I'm here now revamping the whole thing. It's not even by his thoughts. It's by his results. Judge a man by the fruit it bears. We need alignment between thoughts, what we say, and what we do. But now we need alignment between our thoughts, what we say, what we do, and the results we bear. So as a man, as a human overall, you're going to be judging this world as from the fruit you bear. What you sow is what you reap.
Yeah.
Right?
That-
Because you cannot be going to the gym physically every single day and still looking like you don't even go to the gym.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
That's
Right?
crazy.
That
Yeah.
means you're the problem. Right?
Yeah, let's do it. Man.
I've never
Let's do
seen
it.
a fat skeleton. Shout out to Les Brown. Study Les Brown. He's like the Jim Rohn, the Tony Robbins. Right? Listen, young boy, the minute you open your mouth, you reveal to the world who you are.
Oh, nice.
So the Estebans of the world that have read the Bible 7 times, lead by example. Because I see you as a leader, creating leaders that's supposed to be what? Creating leaders. And today we're talking about why every level of success demands a new version of you. So now 2025 is around the corner. So Esteban, which I want him to now, then later on, go to El Camino del Guerrero. Also, yes, porque tú vas a estar en El Camino del Guerrero. So we're going to schedule that episode so he can now do an episode with you, if it makes sense. Emily, day and time for Camino del Guerrero. Next episode, you got me with Esteban, if it makes sense. So, Gio, going back, what is the connection between discipline and long-term success?
Now,
La conexión.
Yeah, now I love it because if you do it by yourself, you cannot see the blind spots like Esteban, like me. Everybody has blind spots. So like we are a team. We are like teaming up to grow together.
We're creating a community.
That's what I like.
Of leaders, creating leaders that are creating leaders, empowering each other, helping people find their path, their purpose, the reason for being, why God sent them to the world for, right? As a leader, one of the steps of riches, number 7, willing to share my blessings with others. So now you're willing to share your blessings back with
Yes,
others.
yes.
Because now you lead by example physically.
That's true.
You're a trainer too.
Yeah.
Right? So why not, train people from the organization, which that's going to say a lot about you.
That's my
and
passion,
in the
yeah.
Wealth Map Summit, when we do the monthly event, we'll be able to see everybody's transformation.
Yes.
Not just financially.
It's in video now, so we had to work with Esteban.
Right? So, Gio, discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment.
Yeah.
Jim Rohn. Ha! How can someone develop discipline if it doesn't come naturally to them? Like, how can the Estebans of the world build discipline if it doesn't come naturally? Because I'm a very self-disciplined man. Like, to me, nobody had to tell me. Probably it was because my mother was not around. Look how Joanna is with her 7-year-old baby boys. Look, I wish when I was 7 years old with my mother next to me. So she inspires me.
That's true.
You get me? He's beyond blessed. I'm beyond blessed too that my mother's still alive, right? But I would have wished my mother to be with me when I was a little kid. So probably that's probably why I have self-discipline.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have my mother giving me my leche, my biberones. No me pusieron nada en la cuna ahí. Nada en la mano.
You have to
I had
play
to
by
earn, not
yourself.
giving. That's why I go earn, not giving.
That's true, bro.
That's why now you understand why I'm too tough
Yes.
on myself?
Yeah.
And straight up tough on others?
Yeah.
People be like, you gotta be empathy. Lie on others. No.
No.
Because I've learned that if you're not tough on people, who's gonna be tough on them?
They don't take you serious too, so why? Why?
So Gio,
Yes.
how can someone develop discipline if it doesn't come naturally to them?
It's not, like I said before, it's not about motivation, it's about ¿cómo se dice apasionado?
Passion?
It's
You gotta have passion.
You have to be passion and know what you
Passion.
do, when you help people, when you help yourself, when you eat like you don't like to eat, when you are comfortable uncomfortable, así se dice en inglés. When you do what it has to be done, it doesn't matter about your feelings, it doesn't matter how you fucking feel, it's about you have to just do it.
Why every level of success demands a new version of you? Answer that question. Why every level of success demands a new version of you?
Yeah,
Porque el próximo nivel del éxito requiere un nuevo Gio.
That's because I'm leveling up, so we need be higher and higher, like that. I don't stuck myself.
So you're escaping the fear zone,
Yes.
the comfort zone, because
Yeah.
you're growing, getting rid of your old ways, getting rid of your weaknesses, grow,
Yeah.
right? In order to live your dreams,
That's
right?
true.
Be, do, have, ser, hacer, tener.
There's something what I didn't lie, and I say I never going to be. I'm always going to remember because I'm a very gratitude person. Gratitude. I never believe like I'm going to talk about in front of the camera. And thanks that you believe in me, thank to God, I'm here talking in the camera.
No,
It's an
Gio.
example,
Gio is extremely talented.
It's
Go,
an example.
guys, go watch all the episodes he's done. How many episodes he's done, Emily, Vanessa? En El Camino del Guerrero, he's probably done like 8, 9.
Yeah, something like that.
8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
You get me? And he was also a leader, creating leaders. That's creating leaders, if it makes sense.
Yes.
Talk to, what's her name? La muchacha.
Yamile?
Jamile.
Yeah.
Jamile.
Yamile.
Yes.
Yamile.
Talk to her.
I'm going to talk to
If
her.
it makes
Okay,
sense.
Perfect.
Because I saw her.
Nice.
So, Gio, thank you, Gio.
Thank you,
I
bro.
appreciate
Thank
you.
you. Thank
You
me
get
too.
me? Now I'm going to go with my brother Mars. Mars is from another planet, brick by brick. He doesn't shoot bricks no more. He makes the ball. Seeing Mars play is like me seeing a basketball player. Like I'm in the NBA. Like, it's like, rest in peace, Dikembe Mutombo. With Mars, you can't shoot over Mars. You get me? He'll block the ball. You get me? Not here. Right? Hey, I love the haircut, Mars.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Man, Mars looking freaking younger. I'm serious, bro. You're looking fresh every time I see you. I see a better version of you every time. I'm extremely hard on you.
Yeah.
I'm extremely hard on this man.
For sure,
I'm
yeah.
still embarrassing you. You get me? But now, Mars, because I'll be testing his character overall. You get me? I'll be throwing shots. And he stay competent, confident. Bro, you got my respect, brother. You got me? The man that I met compared to the man that you are right now, the man you're becoming, bro. Your transformation, bro, is literally like, bro, I don't cry right now, bro, because I'm hard, bro. I'm myself. But, bro, you got my respect, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
I see you as a leader, creating leaders, going to be creating leaders. So, Mars, from Brick by Brick Podcast, Mars will discuss how building strong foundations, one step at a time, leads to sustainable success. So today's episode, Mars, why every level of success demands a new version of you. Answer that right there. Let's start right there, baby. Let's go.
Why every level of success demands a new version of you?
Yes.
Well, I could say there's new levels, new devils. There's also different seasons with different demons. So you also you gotta elevate to outgrow your past self. You gotta constantly just build yourself because you never want to be stuck. You never want to be complacent. If you're stuck and you're complacent, you're basically dying. You gotta constantly continue to grow.
How you doing today, Mars?
Excelentemente bien. Spiritualmente, spiritually, mentalmente, mentally, physicalmente, physically, emotionalmente, emotionally, financialmente, financieramente. I was gonna break it down, but want me to break it down or?
No, go. Keep on, flow.
All right, so spiritual, you always gotta have that connection with God, and you have to, when you have connection with God, you have connection with others. There's a scripture that says you have to love God with all your heart, your mind, and your soul, and your strength as well.
But connect the pillars to the episode. Why every level of success demands a new version of you. So God, when he's going to basically put you, on your purpose, because you're living now purposeful, right? You're more intentional, right? Right? You have a positive mental attitude now because you have a growth mindset now. Before you had a fixed mindset, straight up, right? Now you're more productive, right? You have more self-love. You're getting your shit together, right? Self-love, self-care, self-respect, happiness, inner peace, independence, time management, right? You see the value of all these things, right? Or no?
Absolutely.
Right? You're attracting better, right? Or you're chasing, right?
Attracting.
You're attracting now, right? You're making your wants want to, right? Because you're becoming the person. You're investing in yourself. Your external world is a reflection of your inner world, right? So why every level of success demands a new version of you? When God is basically, helping you transition, he wants you to what? Break it down.
But when he's helping you transition, he puts you through pain, through certain areas of your life so you could grow through that. So that's why you go through trials and tribulations.
To build your character.
Yeah, you got to build your character. And also he's preparing you for where you're going to be at in the future. So that's why, like the scripture says, count it all joy when you go through trials and tribulations, because through that you produce perseverance. So that's going to just build you stronger, build your character. Then mental, you always want to grow mentally. Like, why wouldn't you want to grow mentally? Because you don't want to be stuck. Like I keep saying, you want to be stuck, complacent. So leaders are readers. That's constantly this gaining your knowledge, also with financial literacy as well. This constantly just growing your mindset. Your mind is your biggest asset you could have. Then physically, you want to constantly build your physical pillar because there's always room for improvement. You always could gain strength. You want to be constantly growing in that physical pillar because when people look at you, they want them to see the discipline in you. So that's how.
So when I tell a man like the Mannies of the world to learn how to sit, because as leaders we gotta lead by example. They might take it personal. Whoever's here gotta go by my rules. If not, there's the fucking door. You get me? Especially when there's a kid out there. If it makes sense. You get me? That's what leadership is about. You get me? It's character development, not reputation. Because if I let the Mannies of the world do whatever the heck they want to do, you get me? Something will happen. You get me? As a vision-driven leader, I need teamwork, but the right team, not just anybody, right? And as a leader, I will never let anybody around me contradict me because I'm looking out for people. Most people, they don't even look out for themselves. That's deep. So it's good that I'm bringing that awareness up. Or you don't think?
No.
Right? Yeah. So if you don't see me doing this, you get me? When there's people here, what makes you think I'm going to just let you do you here? You get me? You better not bring me no attitude. Because I'll stand up here and we'll literally fix it. I do one thing about me, world. I fix problems not now. They should have been fixed. That's why I practice OQP. OQP is only quality people. In another word, whoever's around me has to be quality. When I say quality, tell me who you with and I'm going to tell you who you are and when you're heading. The first advice I gave myself and the only advice I'm going to give myself is one thing. Tell me who you with. And I'm going to tell you who you are and when you're heading. A leader is supposed to be leading by example. And one thing I'm known for is to not accept anybody's BS. No drama. Positive mental attitude is the number one step to riches. Attitude, literally, when you add up all the letters, equals 100. You want to know why the world's so perfect? Wow. Straight up. Obviously because of God. But also, you know why?
Why?
Huh? You want me to tell you why?
Yeah.
Why the world's so perfect? Because God made it perfect. There has to be good and bad. You need to have that balance as a leader. I'd rather be the bad cop in the organization and everything straight than be the easy cop where everybody step on you. I wish, I could be the president of all the presidents. The world will be fixed. I'll promise you that. Because how you do one thing is how you do everything. Business with me serving. And literally organizing the world. Thanks God for giving us the vision, the Wealth Map Summit, Massive Action Plan, and the logo is a map, a world. You get me? And I see all of us, because we're chosen one, doing events all over the place, bringing awareness to the world, being a light where there's darkness, teaching people and showing them how to move. That's why you got to work on your mindset, because your mindset, a lot of people, they don't have awareness. They don't have awareness. How they sit down, that's how they treat you. How you treat yourself, how others are going to treat you. You got to know when to take things serious and when it's time to play. You don't just go and play like 24/7. Right or wrong?
Right.
I got my 3 daughters. My daughters know when it's playtime, but also when it's serious time. I don't know if that makes sense. Most parents, that's why the world's so perfect, because most parents were trained to be workers. They were not trained to be thinkers. They were not trained to work on their mindset. John D. Rockefeller once said, the man that works all day has no time to make money. But Carlos Reyes said, the man that works all day has no time to personal develop. That's why how you do one thing is how you do everything. If in the business level you're not doing good, in your personal level, you for sure not gonna do good. And that applies to all the other areas of your life, if it makes sense, right? So going back with you, Brother Morris, I'm an actor too, right? You should know how we rock, right? Today I was shooting straight bricks, bro. All air balls. Bro, all air balls. You hear me? It be like that. Ask me if I'm depressed.
Are you depressed?
Bro, what did I learn from it? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So out of 100 days, I'm going to have 2-3 days that they're not the best. But do I give up?
Never.
It's not over till we what?
Win.
Es mentira. Mm-hmm. So Mars, how does what is the most important habits or systems to establish as you grow?
The most important habits, I would say, is being consistent in what you want to do and just never giving up, like we just talked about before, like just now with the shots. Like you never want to give up. And it's a thing about perseverance where you just want to fight through the difficult times, because like difficult times are going to come, but you got to just keep pursuing your dreams and just keep going after it and not giving up.
If you do what's hard, your life is easy. If you do what's easy, your life is hard. You want me to tell you straight up? Difficult times is what you label it. When you stay prepared, remember, some people will say you're lucky, but I don't believe in luck. When preparation meets opportunity, that's when luck exists. You got me? If you're consistent, show up every day, right? And you're disciplined and you persevere, never quit, because winners don't quit. You got me? It's not over till we win. We could be literally down 15, the other team could have, and in game of 16, it's not over till we what?
Win.
Till we win, right? But we got to bring the energy up, right? Because energy is everything, right? Yeah. So Mars, your work focuses on building solid foundations, brick by brick. Why is this process so important for sustainable growth?
Well, I feel like foundation is everything in building growth, because with foundation, you have to first have a clear vision and goals, so you know where to go, where you want to go in life, and when you have that target that you want to hit. And you also got to have, I would say, continuous learning. Like you always can learn something. So you want to constantly like be open-minded and learn new things. You also want to have the right network, the people around you, your circle. So the circle matters a lot. That's really important. Your circle before compared to your circle now, what's the difference? Tell the world. Tell your future self. Tell them. Go speak up. The difference now is just the mindset, and also I would say 2 words: the mindset and energy. Like the people I have now around now, they have like this great energy, positive energy, and the mindset is just a total difference on how you see the world. Like everything is perspective, but you don't want to be around those people who's like stuck and constantly bringing down negativity. You don't want to bring around sad people who are stressed. Misery loves company. Stressed, anxious, and depressed people. So that's going to bring you down as well. So you want to constantly be around people around with a foundation that's going to build you up and constantly cause people that talk about solutions, not problems. People that's truthful and people that's going to tell you the truth that love you. Mars, how does focusing on the process instead of the results lead to long-term success? Like meaning you're falling in love with the journey, the process, right? It's like basketball.
if I would have met you, if we would have known each other before, you would have been in the NBA, bro. Because I would have worked on your mindset, bro. You couldn't make it. You got me? I would have worked on your mindset, your body. You got me? Like overall, I would have took you under my wing, bro. You would have been in the NBA.
I would say that's what Brick by Brick is all about, is focusing on the process, because not the results. A lot of people, they get overwhelmed with the goal, but I feel like when you fall in love with the process, this is going to cause you to grow. You're going to love it more, and it's going to be more fulfilling when you get to that goal.
The foundation of every great success is built on small, consistent steps. To wrap it up, what else can you tell the world overall? Remember, 2025 is around the corner. 2-3 more days, we're 2025, right? So why every level of success demands a new version of you. What else can you tell the world that comes from your heart? You got me?
I posted on my IG story recently, which is crazy because when I posted that, I heard you say it. So that was crazy, like how it was connected. Basically, as you don't have to wait till 2025 to start now and start going now. You got to constantly just go after it. It's like, why are you waiting? Like 2025 is just another year. Like you've been alive for multiple years by now. Just focus on yourself. Don't focus on the time that's coming, like the 2025. Constantly just focus on yourself. And losers don't know when to stop, when to start, and winners don't know when to stop. So just constantly just keep going. That's all I can say. Just keep going. Just
Thank you, Mars.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Let me play this video. This video just came out because I was uploading a thing.
A lot of people don't realize this, but you actually don't have to wait your turn in life. And you can actually skip levels. Meaning you can literally go from level 1 to level 8 like this. It takes knowledge, it takes a network, it takes capital, it takes resources, all of these things. So how do you skip levels that fast? You acquire those items as fast as humanly possible. You don't have to wait 20 years. And while I talk about a lot of general topics on here, the detailed stuff in related to building a successful business, raising money, high-level sales and influencing techniques, those things are more in depth and just take more time to discuss. So I built a private community. It's only $35 a month that connects.
Everything is impactful in this organization, from the videos we play, from the people we listen to. You see, I don't consume BS. For me to listen to somebody even on the gram, I got, like, bro, I'm a picky man. Like, for somebody to be around me, like, I'm so picky. You know why? Because I've invested in myself. I know who's real. I know who's fake. I know who really got it, who really don't got it. And like, to lie to this individual here, and it's, to me, it's spiritual. I'm going to tell the world, to me, spiritual. As a leader that I've been in a leadership position all my life, I could literally look at a man or a woman's eyes, because the eyes are the windows to the soul. And eyes don't lie, chico. How you doing, Emily? Mentira.
Excelentemente bien.
I'm going to call you Ems for millions.
Excelentemente bien. Spiritually, espiritualmente. Mentally, mentalmente. Physically, físicamente. Emotionally, emocionalmente. Y financially, financieramente. Porque que no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir. Because he who doesn't live to serve doesn't serve living. Positive, productive intention.
Emily from Anne's Belief Podcast. Emily will break down how eliminating limiting beliefs is critical for growth and progress. So today's episode 160, why every level of success demands a new version of you. New version. Nueva versión. Right? So Emily, my question to you is the following. So breaking limiting beliefs to unlock new possibilities, right? So Emily, you help people challenge their belief and step into their potential, right?
Yeah.
Why is breaking limiting beliefs essential for growth?
Because every single day can have their own obstacles. So if you want to solve today's problem with just the mentality, you will not.
Woo! Emily, God is using you. I know God is using you. The Holy Spirit is using her. Because Emily's lately been on fire. You get me? She's been straight. Like, remember, the minute a man or woman opens their mouth, reveals to the world who they are. You get me? That's why in this podcast, CMR Podcast Network, we create content, we market the content, we repeat the process, right? We're not doing this for the view. We're doing this for the impact. That's why I tell people, unsubscribe. And it's crazy. We tell them unsubscribe, they subscribe. You get me? And shout out to all the other people in the organization that have their podcast, right? Shout out to the Sams of the world, and everybody else, you know, the Jasmines, you got me, and everybody else that are here putting in the work, because you could see it on their channel. Like, straight up, one of my favorite channels. It's not that I have a favorite channel, but hey, it is what it is. When it comes to like aesthetically pleasing, you know, overall subscriber views, you know, the content, when it comes to impact, Capital Games. Also, Jasmine. When it comes to the males, you know, Capital Games. And when it comes to the female, Jasmine. You get me? Like aesthetically pleasing. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
You got me? Because we're not here competing with each other. We're just here, you know, bringing the best out of each other and just using our platforms to communicate a message to impact the world. Impact over income, right?
Yeah.
So, Emily, we're still talking about breaking limiting beliefs to unlock new possibilities.
Yeah.
Right? 2024 is the old year. Now 2025 is the new year.
Yeah.
Right? But yesterday we did an episode. What was yesterday's episode's name? Why no new year? Well,
Will be new if you stay.
if you stay the same. Why no new year will be new if you stay the same. Esteban, I called them up yesterday. He's on the video. You got me? So, Emily, how can people identify and challenge the beliefs holding them back? Because I was able to, straight up, I'm not trying to get credit, I was able to spot out a lot of limiting beliefs that you had, right? To identify a lot of blind spots, right?
Yeah.
Can you tell the world, how can people identify and challenge the beliefs holding them back?
What I can say is another person can tell you about where you are stuck, or you can read in a book. You can get more knowledge and awareness reading also.
But what do you think is easier, to get yourself a coach, mentor, or to sit here and read books all day? I'm gonna tell you the world something. Straight up, I'm not composed of reading books. I'm composed of taking massive action and failing forward. That's what Carter was made of. A lot of people, oh no, I gotta go to business school. I need my business associate, my business degree. I gotta go to this school, that school. No, for that I hired somebody that went to business school, right? And leveraged their experience, right? Yeah. And I bet you anything, those are normally A students. They don't even do good in business. C students, D students do better. Street smart, believe it or not, you make it farther than book smart. You see, she's talking about book smart. I'm talking about street smart. Imagine when you mix street smart with book smart. That's what I'm composed of. When you mix the street, like I'm talking about, like literally, you learned in the game and you fell forward. Plus, then you went and reflected. All the pain, now you went and like, okay, let me read a few books to see. Because remember, I'm programmed for success. You were programmed to be told what to do. I'm programmed to tell people what to do. 4 levels of value creation. Implementation. You got to do the work yourself. Unification. You have other people do the work for you. Rich people, we buy people's time. Poor people, they sell their time. That's a limiting belief. Now, communication. Everybody in this organization has their podcast. And we're going to also share the Wolf Map Summit, you know, so we could be making an event worldwide every single month. So we could celebrate our wins and also our testimonial and also our failure. Because failing forward is part of the journey. Why are people not here embracing failure? We play basketball and some of these guys, no. I mean, I don't like losing. Bro, you're the biggest failure. I cannot trust a man that tells me that he haven't failed. Fail. First attempt in learning. You got to fail forward. You get me? Every professional was once a beginner. Michael Jordan used to play baseball. He sucked at baseball. When he used to started playing basketball, he sucked at basketball. Bro, you got to put in the work to get better. Kaizen, 1% better, 15 minutes. You want to become a good shooter? Shoot every day for 15 minutes. Kaizen, 15 minutes. Prozen, shout out to the Manny from Consistency 360. 2% or more. You got me? So, Emily, what are some tools or strategies for replacing limiting beliefs with empowering ones? What are some tools or strategies for replacing limiting beliefs with empowering ones?
First, you need to understand what beliefs are holding you back. So for that, you can have a coach or read books.
What do you think is faster? Taking the elevator or taking the stairs?
Well, obviously the book will take you longer, but if you have a coach, it can take you to the elevator.
How about when you do both? Do a book a week. You take a book. If the book is 70 pages, read 10 pages a day. Whatever the total amount of pages, divide that by 7. Read a book a week, but listen to a book a day. That's deep. Read a book a week, but listen to a book a day. Simple. Same way you buy food. $15, $20, $30. Buy yourself an audible audiobook. YouTube, university, but it's better paying. That's deep. He who pays attention. I'd rather pay and let the author eat. You get me? Because you could have digital coaches too, right? So if you want to be good in sales, get yourself all the sales books. Every day, you say, I'm going to take 7 days. I'm going to invest, let's say, $20. 20 times 7 is what, Emily? 20 times 5 is what? $20, 5 times is what? Emily? Why are you laughing? Man lie, woman lie, numbers don't lie. What is it? She's here calculating. She's here acting like, straight up, what is it?
I'm just laughing.
Emily, what's 20 times 5?
100.
Huh? 100, right? So now 2 times 20 is what?
200.
No.
You say
2 times 20.
2 times 20, 40.
40. So 40 plus 100? $140. $140 that you invest on your mindset, in tu mentalidad. That's 7 books that you're listening a day. Stop being cheap with your mindset. See, that's why most people cannot think right. That's why you also got to pray, just an attitude of gratitude. Stop asking God for the dream car. Stop asking God for the dream home. Start asking God, you know, for what? For wisdom. And he'll give you all the riches. So Emily, whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. Henry Ford. What else can you tell the world, Emily, when it comes to breaking limiting beliefs to unlock your new possibilities? Or today's episode, why every level of success demands a new version of you. Tell the world, speak to your future self. Because these videos, we're going to be able to play them in the Wealth Map Summit.
Well, what I can say is that every single day you can have their own stone, but depends of you if you want to stop there or want to keep going. So if you want to keep going and failing forward, you will need to seek more knowledge. You cannot rely on your own knowledge or the knowledge of your family or other people that doesn't have the results. So you just need to keep failing forward and finding more knowledge. Always be hungry for get better.
Thank you, Emily. Watch the source of your advice. That's deep. That's supposed to be an episode. Text me that. Why you need to watch the source of your advice. A lot of people are listening to Joe Broke Smokes. In another word, everybody got something to say. But stop listening to what people got to say. Start watching what they do and stop even watching what they do. Stop living. Okay, walking like you're talking. No. Judge a man or a woman by the fruit it bears, the results. So when a man speaks about health, look at his body or the female. When a man or female talks about money, watch, the stuff they got. You got me? Their lifestyle. You cannot say you're wealthy when you're here and not 9 to 5, chasing the money. Stop chasing money. Chase problems and find solutions to those problems, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. If you don't find the way how to work on your dreams, somebody else is going to hire you to work on theirs. Shout out to the Estebans of the world. They want to be the best salesman of the year. Why be the best salesman of the year when you could literally hire the best salesman of the year? Like, that's prideful. That's ego. Why would I want to be the best salesman of the year? That's implementation. That's doing jazz work. That's working hard instead of working smart. So, J&D from Day One Podcast. Let's turn that one day into day one. So, J&D will explain why consistency and embracing fresh starts are key to becoming a new version of yourself, right? So, today's episode, J&D, let's start with the question. Why every level of success demands a new version of you. Answer the question, and then you go with the pillars and everything else.
Simple. You can't, like Emily said it best, you can't solve the problem with the same mentality that you have, so you need a different mindset to solve that problem. You can't be if you're the same person, you're gonna get the same results. That's why when you talked about the spiritual pillar, you need to have that connection with God. It says, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So you gotta work on that mindset. That's where that mental pillar at, because the mind is the most powerful tool we have. That's why you like this, a sniper. So most people don't get it, but you gotta be scripturally intact, but also you gotta know your stuff.
But you seen that they could throw me in the wolves, and I don't even gotta say I'm a leader. I'll literally I don't gotta tell people, you don't gotta tell people you're a leader. A leader will never say they're a leader. A wealthy individual will never say they're wealthy. You'll be able to see how they move, how they act, everything. Somebody physically fit will never say they're physically fit. Just look at their body.
I don't gotta talk.
Huh?
That's why discipline.
Oh, but I'm eating healthy, the Estebans of the world. You're eating healthy? Esteban, please, shh, do not say it. Let's let your body say it. I love you, Estebans. The Estebans of the world. Who is Esteban Alvarez?
I don't know. Watch that podcast.
Huh? ¿Quién eres tú?
Check
You
it
already
out.
did it. It's crazy how Estebans of the world, you already did it, and we still haven't done it. Even though, shout out to Sam from Capital Games Cast, right? He did it. Who is Businessman Carlos?
Excellent
But now
episode.
we're going to do also, after you guys, you got me? ¿Quién es Carlos Manuel Reyes de CMR Podcast Network? And ¿Quién eres tú? We're going to do that episode as well. But everybody in the organization is going to be able to go in ¿Quién eres tú? You see, time is going to speak. But we don't go just let our emotions or just drift through the vision. As a vision-driven leader, the most important job is what?
The vision.
The vision. But I cannot let just any Joe Smoke or any Joe Smoker come in this organization and tell me what the fuck to do. They got to lead by example. You got to earn your way here, bro. Sis, maybe I'm wrong, but it is what it is. Because I could literally take a group of people and put them in a blender and straight up, I have more results than them. So I'm leading by example. And I'm not new to business. I'm not new to anything I'm speaking. And I never did it for the money. So that says more about me than my words. I could say one thing, but judge a man by the fruit it bears. So in another word, Andy, what else?
The physical pillar. Physically, you want to be disciplined. So when you walk, you don't even got to talk. And you work on your body, that's going to be a domino effect. You could listen to a book while working out. You work out an hour, that's an hour you knocked out of that book. Then you drive to the gym. And after the gym, you could be playing that audio. So you're knocking two birds with one stone.
Well, how about if I want to listen to music, Andy?
What music? For what?
Lil Baby.
Que Lil Baby.
Que
Lil
Drake.
Baby. Que Drake ni Drake.
El Alfa.
Que el Alfa ni
Eh?
el Alfa. Who are you? Listen to Carlos and the things that's going to support that dream. The book is more important. Look at music.
No.
Look at people in music. I need a pump.
Marco Antonio
They need it.
Solis.
They need it. I don't know about that one. Then emotionally, if you don't have your if EQ is more important than IQ, how you always mention, so if your emotions not in check, then success under stress. How are you going to be successful if you're making decisions for a temporary season?
Estamos en crecimiento, no en sentimiento. We're on growth mode, not in our feelings.
Exactly.
The truth sets people free. But people are on growth mode. People growing. But it makes the people that are not growing miserable. You tell people that are not growing the truth? No, they take everything as an attack.
Victim
Bro,
mentality.
my breath stink, tell me. I'm on growth mode. If you don't tell me, I'm gonna attack you. Bro, like my breath was stinking and you didn't fucking tell me? Like, yo, are you serious? We gotta fix that. You got me?
Yeah, pues financieramente, you wanna achieve greater results in your financials. You wanna bear more fruit in the exterior world. You need to work your inner world, and those four pillars are the steps you need to take to get to the fifth floor, which is
So
financial.
everything starts within.
Of course.
Not outside.
Of course.
Why are people here trying to solve the world problem instead of solving the inner problem?
They rather be at peace
The
with
inner
the
world.
world. They rather be at peace with the world
Not
than with
me.
themselves.
I'd rather have a war outside and have peace inside. Now I get what I live and sleep like a baby. Reputation is what people say about you. Character is what you say about yourself. When you put it in the work, in anything you do, because everything is a game. Business, sports, personal, everything to me is a game.
Life is a
You
game.
got to learn the rules of the game. See, life, there's laws. There's spiritual laws, universal laws. But people, they don't take the time to understand, the laws of success. They take the time to learn the rules of basketball, double dribble. I learned basketball in the game. Okay, walk, I learned that in the game. You gotta call walk for it to be a walk. And then when you call walk, I'm like, okay, I'm learning now. Here. I'm not gonna get mad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But most people, you calling me a walk? Hey, here's the ball, let's play. I came to have fun, to fall in love with the process, the journey. So, keep on.
Positivo, productivo, y intencional with everything you do. That's why you mentioned Proverbs 29:18. I didn't even know, because I read NIV, so they got different versions. So where there is no vision, the people perish. But then it says, and he that keepeth the law, happy is he. You just talked about the laws.
Yeah.
So it's like a sandwich. You got to have both of them. You can't just have one and not have the other.
So, Andy, the importance of starting fresh and staying consistent. Siempre fresh, nunca stress. Right? Introduction. Right, Andy, your podcast focuses on turning one day into day one. How does consistency help someone become the best version of themselves?
Consistency helps people become the best version of themselves because life is a marathon, not a sprint. So like me, I messed up a lot in my past, and that's why I believe people could change, because the change that I did myself, only God knows. Like nobody knows what you went through. Nobody knows. Everybody in this room got a different story, but
we all got a mess, and we're the messenger.
Exactly, to deliver that message.
To deliver that message.
And that's why what we're doing is creating opportunity for people to accomplish their dreams.
So I thought we were creating jobs.
Okay, jobs and jobs.
But most people are trying to look for work.
Mindset. You gotta work on their mentality.
Oh, but why they don't read the cash flow quadrant?
They're settling.
Huh?
It's out of their comfort zone.
But time is money for them. It's the truth. But for us, time is what?
Priceless.
Priceless. Notice that we say priceless. We didn't even say that with money, we could buy time. Or with money, we could make money. Or with an idea, we could print money. To me, time is priceless. When I speak about time, I speak like, hey, it's priceless. Time is what we want the most, what we use the worst. And I refuse to waste my time. You know, if I'm not doing my purpose, my God-given mission, my vision, you get me? I refuse. And I've been stubborn all my life with the vision.
And if you guys want some insight, y'all can go check that out on Day.1.podcast. I did an episode with Carlos where we talked about time and his perspective that he gave. It changed my life, and I'm pretty sure it could change yours, because the reason that I'm here today is because I educate myself daily. You work hard on yourself, you make a fortune. You don't say, if I work hard on a job, I'm going to make a living. You focusing on what you don't want. Focus on what you want, which is working hard on yourself.
The mind is a magnet. If you're thinking positive, possibility, solutions, you attract that. But you cannot have the accelerator and the brake. You got to go full all in, offense. Now you understand why in basketball go straight offense? Boxing, fighting, straight defense. Straight defense. But everything else, straight offense. Why do I want to live a life with the brakes? Imagine driving a car like this, accelerator and brake. Try it out. It doesn't work.
Right.
I'm all straight gas, no brakes. Straight gas, no brakes. That's how I live my life. Because when you're all straight gas, no brakes, I'm controlling what's in my hand. Most people live a life of reactive, not proactive. They try to control the external world instead of trying to basically control what is in their hand. Hey guys, we gotta tighten up with the defense. Defense del diante. Defense del diante. You get me? No common sense. No tools. Then you attract the tools. Now you will see why you gotta work on your mindset. You're telling the enemy what to do. Yo, es verdad que cuando una gente no trabaja la mente es un lío. Now I understand what separates the best from the rest is mindset, not talent. A lot of talented people. But I've noticed something, very talented. Hey, man like, woman like, numbers don't. Es mentira. I could have a bad day. Today I was shooting straight bricks, and it was not brick by brick. Straight bricks. I was doing air balls. Yo no volé la bola por arriba del aro porque Dios es grande. Hoy. Pero you seen the game too. You don't got to give me credit. Y'all don't got to give me credit. The numbers say it. You got me? I come through. I want the heat. I perform better under pressure. If I'm gonna play baseball, put me when all the bases, where everybody's in the base, and you need the best batter to make sure that we score, because the game is on the line. That's Carlos. But do not give me easy stuff. Easy stuff, I don't. Okay, easy the diablo. We can practice. I'll practice. Iron sharpens iron. So, Andy, why is starting fresh a strength, not a weakness? New year, 2025. So there's people that they could start fresh.
Yeah, they could start fresh today. You could either build on yesterday's success, or you could put the failures behind you and make the best out of the new day that's given to you. Because failure is only way you look at it. You said fail is first attempt in learning, so you could put that on your backpack, and continue to move forward. And when you go, you're gonna have those lessons with you. Or you could also, oh, he did that, that's not gonna work. So a wise man learns off another man's mistakes. So it's just lessons that can help guide you in life, and it's gonna build you.
So what is the relationship between consistency and progress?
Consistency and progress is discipline. And it's also the 12 laws of riches. Like when I was looking at it, you mentioned a willingness to share one's blessing with others. And then reflecting on the year, I was like, wow, the knowledge I've gained along this year, but also the little knowledge that I've applied, because it's little. I could still apply more.
So now you understand when I tell the Emilys of the world, when it comes to reading other books, you remember when she was stuck just on reading mode and no action? Now she's doing the opposite. She's taking action and applying the stuff.
Man.
You get me? And she's going to surprise the world soon.
Es que Emily solamente tiene que arreglarse el pelo y abrir la boca y ya. Like how you said, we're going to represent you just because of the knowledge that we obtained just with you. The knowledge we obtained with you is priceless, and it's real talk. Emily se arregla el pelo y abre su boca. Nobody. I'm telling you that.
Pero how many times we told her that? Pero
It's real
her
talk.
transformation is going to come deep down. You got me? Emily's been cooking. You got me?
Correct.
She's been personal developing herself, acquiring the skills. You got me? And she doesn't speak that much. Like to have her speak, it's like pulling her teeth. Like, oh, girl.
Shout out to the Kaizen Cast episode on Friday with Carlos. The Kaizen Cast. He pulling teeth from him, but I like y'all duo.
Who?
Angel, the Kaizen Cast.
He's gonna come?
Yeah. D said, let's see, holding him accountable. But what I could say,
Success doesn't come from what you do occasionally, but what you do consistently. That goes for you, Angel, the Kaizen Cast. My father's name is Angel too. And my father, I've noticed something about all the angels.
Okay.
All they have is the angel name. But then their actions is nothing that has to do with angels. Angels, you gotta watch out from them in the personal level. You get me? You gotta watch out, like all the angels, they say one thing. Angel, straight up. Angel, he doesn't do it. You got me? So that's why hay que soltarlo. Angel is gonna have to repay his way here. Because he no tiene palabra. I don't know if it makes sense.
Yeah.
Shout out to David from Vol Riches. Ese tiene más palabra. Even though que ya puso un huevo. That time that he sent that.
Puso huevo.
Yeah, when he basically said, oh, the family thing, like, yeah.
excuses.
You got me?
Right.
Make sense?
Gotta have results. Nobody care about excuses. But what I would say is just,
And maybe that episode that he would have done would have been the episode that could have literally be the breakthrough for his life. That's what you can see. Sometimes people, they don't understand. They block their own
blessings.
EP, blocking your own blessing. That's going to be the episode with the Bo Riches. Blocking Texas, Emily, for Friday when he comes with Angel. Right? Blocking your own blessings. You see, I'll take a obstacle, a challenge. All the bricks they throw at me, that's how we've been building our empire.
Opportunity.
I'm an opportunist. So we're all what? Opportunists. We take whatever they throw at us, we go. It's not like we're here trying to belittle people or they could call people out. Nah, let's call people out on their bullshit. You're a real coach, real leader, you call people out on their shit. You got me? Because we're here to grow. With all that said, Andy, what else can you tell the world when it comes to today's episode? You know, why every level of success demands a new version of you. Porque cada nivel de el éxito requiere una nueva versión tuya.
Everything you do in life is gonna be determined by your perspective. Think of it like the Empire State Building. If you wanna go to the next floor, you gotta do something different. And depending on your view in the Empire State Building, you're gonna see somebody on the 4th floor is gonna see something different from the 40th floor because their perspective. But what did that person do to get in that room? What did they do? The work you put in, just simple, like do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And that just comes with scripture, but also with your mindset. The greatest people in this world, they were crazy because they were crazy enough to think it, but they also did it. So people are thinkers. We're natural-born thinkers, natural-born creators.
People don't use 2% of their brain, the strangest secret. 30 days for 30. Call to action. I literally call everybody to take the move of listening to the Stranger's Secret? 30 minutes.
The
for
whole
30 days.
The whole January, simple.
30 days, 30 minutes. They wouldn't do it. They'll listen to it once. Oh, you ask them, oh, you listen to the Stranger's Secret? Yeah, I heard it. And they don't apply anything. They don't let it marinate, and they don't meditate. Like, I put the Stranger's Secret to go to sleep. And just like go like this, look like this for 30 minutes. 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes at night. I'll promise you, your whole life is going to change.
Now, do you believe in the quote that the work you're avoiding is the work that will help you propel to that next level?
Of course.
And that's
Of
That's what
course.
it is. Thank you. Day.1.podcast. Check it out. You don't want to miss it. Promise.
Link in the bio to everybody's podcast. You know, we got excellent here guests, podcasters, content creators, you know, just business, you know, developers, coaches, mentors, public speakers. We got a bunch of excellent human beings in this organization. How you doing, Vanessa?
Excellent.
It's cold because I turned on this. I did turn it on. It's freezing outside, but I did turn the AC on too. So let me turn it off for you guys. I was wondering if everybody would ask. It's off. You want me to put the heater?
No, it's fine. Just leave it like that.
Why every level of success demands a new version of you. First of all, Vanessa, how you doing today?
I'm excelentemente bien, Carlos.
Vanessa from Lucy Sombra Podcast.
Yes.
Vanessa will talk about adapting to challenges and how flexibility helps you overcome obstacles. How you doing?
Excelentemente bien, Carlos. Espiritualmente, de conexión with God, mentalmente. You know, every time you learn something, you're going to see your mindset is going to be developed more and more. What I say, like physicamente, like you have to work your body. The more you work your body, you're going to see the more energy you're going to be, you know, you're going to have. But I say like emotional, you have to work your emotion, you know, because sometimes the decision you make in life is like based on emotion.
Imagine you would have went into your feelings every time I tell you the truth. You wouldn't be here. Hey, mentira, eh?
What I say financially, you know, the more you learn, the more you earn. And
Leaders are readers.
Yes. Positive, productive, and intentional.
Positiva, productiva y intencional.
I see my voice is like, you know,
Huh?
like how you hear my voice. It's not like weird.
Well, you want me to tell you, are you sick? You want me to ask you, are you
I'm
sick?
not saying I'm
Because you want to
sick.
read the book, The Power of the Subconscious Mind? Who wants to be around a sick person?
I didn't say I'm sick.
So what
I
do you
just
want me to now to ask
no,
you?
I don't know. See,
Now you understand
like
why.
voice, like man.
Oh, okay, so you see, you care what people say or
No.
think. You see, that's why I give her. It's good that every time Vanessa comes into the podcast, she starts with like nobody's here paying attention to your voice. They're paying attention to your message. See, that's the problem. Straight up, with all due respect to lovely females, and not all females are like that. But sometimes females, they want everything perfect. Like, who cares? Who cares what the world say? Progress over perfection. Notice how we got you out of your comfort zone and you've been speaking English. Look at Gio speaking English. Pretty soon, Cristina, Isabella is going to speak English here. Because everybody in this organization, 15 minutes, Kaizen, 1% better. En la aplicación, que bajen una aplicación para aprender inglés.
I need to drink water.
I need to drink water.
But I'm not sick.
Water, I'm not sick. I'm not sick.
Carlos, please.
Shout out to Manny from Consistency 360. We're going to do an episode, The Necias of the World.
Oh, my God.
La Necias of the World. I can't wait to do that episode with you. So you could get the best out of me. So I could break it down. The Necias of the World.
I'm not necia.
You got me? People in victim mentality. Mentalidad de víctima.
Oh, my God.
Estamos en crecimiento, no en sentimiento. Quien quiere crecer, este es el environment. ¿Me entiendes?
Yeah.
Gio, no se puede ser muy servicial. El camino del guerrero, Gio, nosotros hicimos un episodio. ¿Por qué ser malo es ser bueno? Notice, I did an episode with Gio in Spanish, en el camino del guerrero.
Caballero.
¿Por qué ser malo es bueno? Why being bad is also a good thing. Whoever haven't watched it, watch it. Gio, sometimes when you were too good, especially as leaders, you give them the hand, they take the whole arm. And next thing, they take the whole body. I'm serious.
No, but
especially the Necias of the world.
No. But remember, he had to see what he can, you know. Sometimes you do something, you have to see who you're doing something. You know, maybe he passed the water because I say I need water, but it's not.
So why you didn't come prepared?
Carlo.
You see, I'm prepared. I'm always
Okay,
prepared.
next time. Okay, I have my water too.
If you stay ready, you don't gotta get ready. How you doing, Vanessa? Pues sí, Vanessa.
Excelentemente
Okay,
bien.
Vanessa. So let's go with your segment, Vanessa. Vanessa, adapting to challenges at every stage of growth, right? Because every stage of growth is gonna bring you different challenges, right? So, Vanessa, you've been firsthand you've seen firsthand how adapting to challenges shapes growth, right? Why is flexibility so important in overcoming obstacles?
Okay, when you like very flexible to yourself, you're gonna see everything you wanna get. It's gonna be more easy because see you talk to yourself bad or you talk to yourself like you're not accomplished anything, you're gonna see anything you're gonna be accomplished because the flexible you can be to yourself is the thing you're gonna be in your future. It's not like say you're gonna be easy, how you say, like your life, if you're doing easy in the beginning, your life gonna be hard. But as you do hard in the beginning, your life gonna be easy. But it's like, see, you know you have to do something for earn something. You just talk to yourself, say, then let me do the work what I'm supposed to do, and then I'm gonna see the result in life, you know. And it's not like how you see work, it's how you inside, you know.
I hope you guys are doing the video, the little clip for everybody. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, Vanessa, can you share an example where being flexible led to a breakthrough?
Yes, because before I'm very pleased person, like, you know, I'm very accessible. When
You were a people pleaser.
Yes, when people, oh, Vanessa, I need this, I'm very like, for them. But I understand the more no you say, the more power you can be. Like, you know, I'm not saying like I have to say no everybody, but sometimes when you know your work and you know like how value time, you're gonna see the more no you know, you're gonna be more valuable for different people. Because before, when someone say, Vanessa, I wanted you to do my hair to me, or I want to do this, I want to wash the clothes or something like that, I'm very accessible. I say, oh, yeah.
You had a very poor mindset.
Yes,
right?
because
Like,
I didn't see I didn't value the time. Just always be accessible to people I
you
love.
didn't even know that time was a currency.
Yeah, I didn't know.
So change is the only constant in life. So Vanessa, what else can you tell the world when it comes to, you know, today's episode, why every level of success demands a new version of you? Porque cada nivel del éxito requiere una nueva versión tuya.
What I understand, if you have like the mindset, like employee mindset, you're gonna be in the same place. But if you develop
The rat race, the matrix,
yes.
la carrera de la rata. Cobra hoy y mañana lo paga en billing. ¿Sí o no?
Yes.
What else?
If you see like the more you develop yourself, you're gonna see like different because see, I compare my mindset before and my mindset now is very different. I'm not gonna sell my time. Even like I can be like hungry, I can be no money, I just say no.
Vanessa, so you rather starve than get a job?
Yes.
But he who works all day has no time to make money.
Yeah, but I understand.
So people that are working all day no tienen tiempo para hacer dinero. El hombre o la mujer que trabaja el día entero no tiene tiempo para hacer dinero.
Yeah.
Y entonces, ¿cómo es que vamos a pagar los biles?
Yeah, you have to do something to develop something, like you can do something for like your business, like develop skill.
Oh, so you can work on your dream.
Yes.
Okay.
Start your own business.
I'm here learning.
Oh, please.
So Vanessa, thank you.
Oh.
What else can you tell the world? Any episode you want to promote from Lucy's Sombra Podcast?
No, what I can say about the title, like you say.
Why every level of success demands a new version of you?
What I understand, everything you want to win in life, you have to develop yourself because it's how you say. See, you want to be like employee, you have to have the mindset like employee, or you have to be like an employee mindset. But I see you want to be like.
So you're the average of the 5 people you surround yourself with. So if you surround yourself with 5 employees, you'll be number 6. Because they're going to influence you to sell your time. Now you understand why if you surround yourself with business people, they think very different than employees. Investors think very different than even business people. Straight up. Business people are the employees of investors. That's deep.
Yes.
And investors are the employees of the inventors. See, these are things that you don't learn this in school. What we teach in this organization, we don't learn this in school. And I've been blessed, gifted, whatever you want to call it, to be, you could say, raised in a business environment, right? But I was questioning everything, even in the business environment. I was questioning, they're still working hard. How can we work smarter? You got me? When you basically work smarter, how can we work smarter? Smarter.
Yeah.
Make sense? Because there's always a next level. So I'm that person. How can I keep improving? Frozen. We don't mess with Kaizen no more. The Kaizen cast, they're not a man of the word. You can't keep, the consistency. Just the Kaizen. You got me?
Yeah. I remember, Carlo, before I finish, I remember when you say about, you say something, I had to develop my mindset to when I have my A plan, something like that. You remember you say that? Because what I see every person, see they want to accomplish something, they have to develop the mindset. Like, it's not like you have to be in the same level. You have to up, grade up, what I can say. It's like every time you want to accomplish something, you have to become the person. It's not like
what you become is more important than what you basically get, what you're going to have, right?
Yes.
Vanessa,
Yes.
muchas gracias.
Okay, gracias, Carlos.
Now with Manny from Consistency 360. Manny from Consistency 360 podcast. Manny will close the episode with insights on why sacrifice is essential for growth and leveling up. As a matter of fact, I want to wrap it up with Joanna. Así hablamos, aunque sea 5 minutos, Johanna. How you doing, brother Manny?
Me siento positivo, productivo e intencional.
See, I love that energy. You see, I love that smile. When you smile, but when you go put that face, you got me, I just want to, bro.
No vamos a fajar un día.
Bro. I love you, bro, but damn, bro, sometimes you just get the worst out of people, Manny. You got me? Why? Every level of success demands a new version of you. Now you're a new man.
Every level of success needs a new version of yourself. Because if you don't got the connection with God, espiritualmente, God won't let you elevate if you don't have a connection with Him. The leader will not. The connection with the leader and yourself is priority. That's number one. Thumbs up, right?
Thumbs up with God. Thumbs up with yourself too.
Of course.
Because you can have a relationship with me or other people. You don't have a relationship with God or
And
yourself, Manny.
Correct.
That's why you gotta pray with an attitude of gratitude.
Absolutely.
Start thanking God for everything.
Absolutely.
And don't ask Him for anything.
Never.
That's deep.
Of course.
Start thanking God for everything and stop asking God for anything.
People do the opposite. Huh?
They go to church today. Today's Sunday.
Yeah.
You know how many people were probably in church asking God for health? Like, God is gonna give you health. But are you also
Put in the work.
right?
If you
What you don't use, you lose.
Elevating,
so you
right?
gotta put in the work.
A new version
Shout out to the Mars
a new
doing
year-
legs.
a new
First
year-
time I see Mars doing legs, working on his butt and all that, getting his leg right. Something I gotta do because they told me that my butt right now, I've been losing in it.
Every level of success needs a new version mentally. Because if you're not developing your mind, you're not gonna grow. If you're not developing your mind, you're not gonna change. If you're not developing your mind, you're not gonna be different. You're not gonna want to exceed. You know what I mean? Físicamente, if you're not becoming stronger physically, if you're not looking sexier than what you were yesterday, if you're not finding a way to become healthier.
What's your
healthy,
body percentage
My body percentage?
right now?
I haven't measured.
What doesn't get measured doesn't get improved.
What?
I'm using you as an example, but I'm also telling the world. Emily, put it in the link. It's called Arbor Leaf. I already told the world this. I told the Mars of the world, the Estebans of the world, buy yourself that scale. It's like $20, $25, less than $30 on Amazon. You download the app, Arbor Leaf, and you weigh yourself every single day. Every single day, weigh yourself. It's going to show your body fat, right? It's going to show how much you weigh. But don't go by the number. You got to measure yourself, how you look good on clothes, how good you look on videos, but also how you feel. Make sense?
Of course.
Right?
1,000%.
Don't care what people say. It's how you feel first, how you feel on clothes, right?
Yeah.
But what doesn't get measured doesn't get improved.
Yeah.
So, once again, every day, measure your what?
Your body, your weight,
It shows
Your body.
everything, how much body weight,
the fatness,
everything, A through Z.
Of course.
See, this is priceless. Success leaves what? Clues. So, what else, Manny?
Emotionally, just if you're not wanting to separate from the people that tell you the good things, you want people to tell you the bad things so you can grow, so you can level up, so you can become better. If you don't got people to tell you the truth that are gonna wanna make you feel bad, don't get into your feelings because they're telling you that because they want to see you grow, because they want to see you do better.
See, most people are fake. That's right. People that are fake, right, will not tell people the truth because they're not truthful to themselves.
Gotcha.
They live a lie, lying with themselves. You know why I value the truth?
Why?
Because I tell my own self the truth.
Of course.
You saw how, shout out to Isabella, Cristina, lying in the freaking here. Like, straight up, people that lie to me is no good, if it makes sense. Right? So, going back.
Financieramente, if you're not helping others gain the wealth that you have.
Que no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir, meaning pay it forward, piff.
Exactly. If you're not paying it forward, if you're not helping others get out of the rat race that they're in, what are you doing? We're not gonna all of us gonna be stuck in a rat race as well. You know what I mean? So help others get out the rat race.
I saw a video of Floyd Mayweather saying, "If you're my friend, you gotta show me the way. Don't show off. Show me how to get it. Because if not, we're not friends." And that's a fact.
Yeah,
if you're my boy, right?
That's a fact.
I would have put you on.
Exactly.
Why would I want to be here and you're here in the floor? Maybe I'm wrong. That's the brother I like being. I want to put people on. That's why I give people, hey, simple. Success is easy. You got to do what's necessary, what's possible, and the impossible. What's necessary, leverage other people's experience. Why do it by yourself when you could literally, shadow somebody that already did it? Somebody that's done it. Somebody that's doing it. Shadow people. Look at your dream body. Who has it? And go shadow that person. Copy what they eat. Copy what they do in the workout. 80% is what you eat.
You are what you eat.
20% is the workout you do.
You are what you eat.
You got me? So you cannot sit here and say, hey, I don't eat a lot, Carlos. Hey, do not even talk to me about food, bro. Because your body says it, or sis. You got me?
You are what you eat. Right?
You are what you eat. And people are going to treat you how you treat yourself. If you treat yourself like a slob, don't get mad when people treat you like a slob. And when your girl sees another man, like, damn, look at his six-pack. You got me? Straight up, women's look.
1,000%.
When women keep a dad bod, it's for a reason. It's to pay the bills. That's why males around me, if you're too pleasing with women, I don't want you around me. Because women do not value a pleaser. They say they want a nice guy. They want a nice asshole.
Let's start.
So, Manny, sacrifice as a critical step for leveling up, right? Manny, success often requires sacrifice. What have you learned about letting go of the old to embrace the new?
Well, first of all, sacrifices, it shouldn't be called sacrifices. It should be called an investment because that's what you're doing.
Love the answer, brother. Keep on. Don't keep on. You're here. This is to me, I'm going to tell you straight up. Yo soy sapiosexual. Mentally, para yo estar alrededor de una gente, for me to be around a person, tiene que estimularme la mente. I can't speak small talks. Yo no puedo hablar de vainas pequeñas. I need to be speaking about life, inspiration, motivation, ideas, opportunities. How can I help you? How can I serve you? How can we help the world? I'm just not wired to be around people talking about low vibrational conversation. What we gonna eat? What you mean, what we gonna eat? Are you really that disorganized that you don't even know what you're gonna eat? Because I know at what time I gotta take a shit. I know what time I gotta piss. What time I do this, what time I do that. So sacrifice, rewards.
Investment.
Right?
Right.
So, Manny, what sacrifices are necessary to achieve growth and success?
Well, the first investment you should do is invest your time into yourself and invest learning new habits, trying to develop new habits, invest just money, invest your own money in yourself, invest looking good, feeling good, attracting good, because
There's a book, Atomic Habits by James Clear. But I'm going to tell you something. The best way to also develop your habits is by being around people with good habits. That's why around me, you could literally develop your habits. You could develop your whole self A through Z around a person like me.
1,000%.
You got me? You could read the books, but you could just shadow the coach, the mentor. I don't know if it makes sense.
Right.
I do have bad things too. I got to stop cursing. But I curse just for, for energy. Not, it's not to belittle people or things like that.
I mean, there's a lot of people can talk about how they're gonna become the new person, but until they leave the old habits behind and develop new habits, then they won't become a new person. They won't become a better version. For not this year, not next year, not ever. If they don't stop doing whatever the bad habits they've done.
The pain of sacrifice is nothing compared to the pain of regret.
Of course,
right?
Yeah.
So how do you manage the emotional challenges that come with sacrifice? Because you know, being around a Carlos,
you give your emotions to God and let God handle your emotions. You know how to control your emotions.
So you want God to handle your emotions? Hey, bro, you're putting too much work on God, bro. Yo, ¿tú le quieres tirar todo a Dios?
Nah, but
Tú eres malo. God, please forgive the Mannies of the world.
Oh yeah.
Yo, Manny. Don't tell me you're like the church people.
Never.
That the church people they want to put everything in God's. We do want to put everything in God's hand, but we do want to put in the work. Because in church, today's Sunday, la gente van para la iglesia y le quieren pedir a Dios la casa, el carro. Pero then they don't want to put in the work.
That has nothing to do with your emotions. If your emotions, if you like
Bro,
God,
your emotions, you got to work on it. It's part of your mindset.
You know how to control. You got to control your emotions. You got to give your emotions. Let God control your emotions. If you have God within yourself, God is gonna help you control your emotions. Period.
Es mentira.
¿Tú me entiendes?
So the pain of sacrifice is nothing compared to the pain of regret, Manny. So sacrifice is a critical step for leveling up. Manny's done a lot of episodes on Consistency 360. We did one, Manny está más sumiso. He's going to do one also with Cristina, Isabella from QuienEresTú podcast. You got me?
Who's Manny?
¿Quién es Manny López, Emmanuel López de Consistency 360 cast?
It's going to go down.
Right? Everybody's going to get the different version. He did an episode with Gio from El Camino del Guerrero.
Facts.
Right?
Yeah.
So, Manny, what else can you tell the world overall why every level of success demands a new version of you?
Nah, every level means you need to do better. You need to want better. You need to find your own purpose so that can push you to actually become or level up. You know what I mean? Every level requires a step, and you can't be a step behind and when think you're gonna level up because it's a new year. It's a new year. It's a new time. Today is the 29th. Tomorrow's gonna be the 30th, right? But guess what? If you don't stop doing whatever you did the 29th, you're gonna keep doing it. You're gonna keep doing it the 30th, 31st, the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, and so on and so forth. But if you don't, you gotta stop doing things that are gonna affect you, things that are gonna slow you down, things that are gonna bring you down. You need to separate you from. Elevation requires separation. If you wanna elevate, if you wanna level up, guess what? Level up, separate. Level up, back away. Level up, surround yourself, but with new people with better intentions.
So you gotta fire literally 80% of your friends.
1,000%.
The 80-20 rule. If you got 10 friends, fire 8 of them.
Thank you.
Thank you, Manny. Appreciate you. So now I'm going to wrap it up with Joanna. Hola, Joanna. ¿Cómo estás? Un placer, Joanna. El micrófono. Sí.
Ahí está.
Inglés, español, ¿qué lenguaje?
Por favor.
¿Español?
Por favor.
Spanglish.
Español.
¿Qué tu inglés del 1 al 10?
0.
Cero. ¿Cuánto tiempo tiene en este país?
2 años.
2 años.
Ajá.
¿Y le da el cero al inglés?
No, pero
Jálalo un poquito más el micrófono.
un 4, un 4.
¿Un 4?
Un 4, sí, muy 4 tirando a 3.
Ok. ¿De qué país?
De Colombia,
Colombia. ¿Qué parte?
Medellín.
Medellín. Mira, que lo iba a decir. Y yo he ido a Colombia. Y me encanta la comida colombiana.
Me alegra mucho.
Antes te hubiera dicho que me encantan las mujeres colombianas. Pero digo mejor que me encanta la comida colombiana.
¿Cuál es la diferencia?
La comida tiene un sazón diferente. La comida colombiana tiene un sazón diferente. Tiene un sazón diferente. Mira, alguna vez uno valora más la comida de otro país que la comida del país de uno. En el caso mío, yo cuando he comido especialmente dominicana, soy picky. Soy muy mañoso. Yo soy mañoso en sí. Muy detallista. En los restaurantes que voy es muy picky. ¿Me entiendes? Porque es que yo soy muy detallista. Yo soy de lo que es esa carne que quiero. Yo tengo que seleccionar. Y si me traen la comida como que no es, obvio, respetuosamente, y se le da buena propina a la persona, yo busco la manera de conectar bien con la persona para poder conseguir la cosa que yo quiero, no la cosa que me quieren dar. Si me dejo entender. Pero el episodio de hoy, primeramente le quiero dar las gracias a Dios, le quiero dar las gracias a Gio, ¿me entiendes? Porque si no hubiera sido por Gio y por Dios, tú no hubieras estado aquí. Pero también te quiero dar las gracias a ti, si me dejo entender. No sé qué Gio te dijo, pero me gustaría saber qué Gio te dijo aquí en el episodio. ¿Qué te dijo Gio?
Que lo acompañara un poco.
¿Y qué te motivó a venir?
Yo más que mi entrenador.
¿Te entrenas?
Yes.
Pues tú valoras lo físico.
Mucho.
Pues tenemos eso en común. Porque el que valora lo físico, health is wealth. Y para mí la salud no tiene precio. A ti te van a querer como tú te quieres. Y la mejor manera de querer a una persona comienza primero con qué. Cómo esa persona se quiere físicamente. Now you understand more why you gotta learn Spanish? Because you could literally be right now, just, if it makes sense. Learn Spanish, bro. Spanish is, you got me? Then we're gonna go to Colombia. Because the Wealth Map Summit funciona en Colombia. El plan de la riqueza que yo tengo funciona en cualquier parte del mundo. El mapa de la riqueza. ¿Cómo uno se hace rico? Simple. Primeramente, de la experiencia de una persona que lo haya hecho. Porque tú vas a aprender de los obstáculos. Que esa persona te va a ayudar a no tener que pasar por esos obstáculos. Te lo va a decir. Un hombre inteligente, una mujer inteligente aprende de los errores de otra persona. De las otras personas. ¿Sí o no?
Así es.
Número 2. El rico le compra el tiempo al pobre. El rico no anda vendiendo su tiempo. ¿Me entiendes? El hombre o la mujer que trabaja el día entero no tiene tiempo para hacer dinero. ¿Me entiendes? El rico no vende su tiempo. Sabe el valor de su tiempo. El tiempo no tiene precio. Si me dejo entender. Y con el dinero uno hace dinero. Pero adivina dónde está también el secreto. La mayoría de personas no saben qué es más fácil. ¿Qué es más fácil? ¿Coger $1 millón prestado o trabajar por $1 millón?
Coger $1 millón prestado.
¿Y tú lo has hecho? ¿Tú lo has hecho ya?
Claro. Para llegar a este país.
$1 millón.
No con $1 millón, pero sí tuve que prestar para poder llegar hasta acá.
¿Cogiste prestado para llegar acá?
Exacto.
Ok. Mira, inteligente.
No es un préstamo, es una inversión.
¡Ay, viste! So, hay deuda buena y hay deuda mala. Y hay personas que... Buen punto que traíste. Hay personas que no se endeudan por el miedo tú sabes que la mente le cosa, porque no entiende la diferencia entre una inversión y si me dejo entender, coger prestado.
Claro.
¿Me entiendes? So, entonces, tú te arriesgaste.
Así es.
Y ese riesgo fue una recompensa.
Así es.
Me imagino, tu hijo nació fue en Colombia porque tiene 2 años aquí.
Sí.
¿Verdad? Pero ahora tú le vas a dar una mejor educación aquí. Porque aquí va a poder aprender el inglés, pero estoy seguro que el español lo va a poder desarrollar contigo y también en general.
En este momento habla inglés, ucraniano y español.
El papá es ucraniano.
Colombiano.
Y
Su escuela acá es ucraniana.
¿Ucranian?
Ya.
¿En qué parte?
En Passaic.
Y mira que una de mis hijas vive en Wellington. Ella sabe hablar polaco. Porque la escuela son Polish.
La escuela de él es ucraniana, pero estudian hindús, polacos, y él es el tercer latino que hay ahí.
¡Wow! Mira, y cuando tan pequeño así, especialmente antes de los 8 años, ahí es que se programa la subconsciencia. Entonces, felicidades, porque va a tener un hijo trilingüe o cuatrilingüe. Yo sé hablar español, como tú ves, Siempre hay espacio para seguir mejorando. Hablo inglés y se habla árabe un poco y sé la mala palabra en muchos lenguajes, que eso no es bueno. O sea, que eso es lo primero que uno aprende.
Así
¿Me
es.
entiendes? En eso fue lo primero porque que yo inocentemente eso era lo que estaba aprendiendo. ¿Me entiendes? Si uno va a un país diferente, eso es lo primero que le enseñan a uno.
Las
Porque hay más
malas palabras.
personas, ¿sí o no?
Así es.
Hasta de chiste. Pero eso es lo primero que uno aprende. Entonces, ¿qué fue lo que Gio te dijo? Que te va a traer para un podcast. O sea,
A
el
que lo
podcast de él.
acompañara.
¿Tú has visto el podcast de él?
No,
Nunca.
no,
No te lo creo.
No.
So, él nunca te ha mandado un episodio del episodio que él ha hecho. No te creo. So, él te entrena y él te pudo influenciar. Y él no te...
Lo que pasa es que cuando entrenamos no solamente estamos entrenando el cuerpo, también entrenamos la mente, el espíritu y el corazón. Entonces siempre nos preguntamos mutuamente cómo estamos o tenemos el don más desarrollado él que yo de mirar más allá de lo que la persona muestra. Entonces cuando yo estoy mal, él lo intuye, él lo ve.
Él es de energía como yo también.
Entonces... más que mi entrenador es mi amigo. Somos proyectados en crecimiento de la mano de Dios.
Me alegro que por Gio servir y querer transformar, porque igual nosotros estamos en los negocios de transformación, no negocios de transacción. Transformación llena más que la transacción. Porque sí, tú le puedes pagar a él, pueden hacer una transacción, pero no es lo mismo cuando él te ayuda a ti a lograr el cuerpo que tú soñaste. ¿Me entiendes? Es como aquí en esta organización, cuando nosotros te ayudamos, no solo a tener, pero también a hacer y hacer. Ser, hacer, tener, llena. ¿Me entiendes? Porque muchas personas además se enfocan en lo material, pero para mí vale más también las cosas que no se compran con el dinero, como trabajarle a la mente, trabajarle al cuerpo, al físico. Esas son cosas que Dios nos dio, que la mayoría de personas nota que cuando una persona pierde su salud, lo único que tiene en la mente es su salud. Pero una persona cuando tiene su salud, tiene todos los problemas del mundo en la mente. ¿Está bien? So, el humano, para no decir que es malagradecido, es un poquito complicado de entender. Valora lo que no está supuesto valorar y no valora lo que está supuesto valorar. No sé si me dejo entender. ¿Qué más? En base al episodio de hoy, episodio ya número 160, why every level of success demands a new version of you. ¿Por qué cada nivel del éxito requiere una nueva versión tuya? ¿Qué tú viste o qué tú puedes decir en sí? Tuviste diferentes personas, tuviste a Cristina, Isabella, Esteban, Gio, Mars, Emily, Jeandy, Vanessa, Manny. Y tú eres ya la número 9 y yo número 10. So, tú viste diferentes personas hablar, viste cada persona, cómo cada persona se comunica. Yo sé que yo hablo mucho. Yo sé que yo soy una persona que tiene tu derecho a decir, si soy malo, te lo creo. Si piensas un mensaje malo mío, te lo voy a creer y no te voy a juzgar. ¿Me entiendes? Yo no soy quien para juzgarte. ¿Me entiendes? E igual, como yo siempre voy a decir, si yo seré juzgado por Dios, no por un humano. Si me dejo entender. ¿Qué tú piensas de todo lo que nosotros hemos hablado?
Que ese es el sentido de la vida. Cada persona tiene un punto de vista acerca de un mismo tema o una misma palabra o algo simple que pueda suceder en la vida. Y el hecho de que yo piense diferente no quiere decir que la verdad absoluta es la mía. Cada quien tiene su propia verdad y cada quien es quien es de acuerdo a un propósito que Dios lo envió a este mundo. Entonces cada quien tiene que pasar por los procesos que ha pasado y por los que nos falta pasar para hacer ese propósito y esa meta para la que Él nos trajo acá. No somos un error, somos un propósito de Dios.
Como yo soy una persona que no juzgo un libro por su cover, soy una persona que me gusta, siempre voy a decir que yo no conozco a los demás igual como los demás no me conocen. Porque llegar a conocerme para mí será a lifetime journey, será algo de por vida que yo seguiré haciendo, porque cada versión mía tengo que reconocerme, renacer. ¿Me entiendes? Me gustaría crearte una oportunidad a ti. Cristina Isabella tiene su podcast, ¿Quién eres tú? Me gustaría saber quién eres tú, pero de parte de una mujer sacate esa versión, porque quizás yo como hombre te voy a sacar una versión diferente a ti que la versión que una Cristina Isabella te puede sacar a ti. Eso es como una Vanessa en luz y sombra, puede sacarte una diferente versión. So, porque yo te veo, tú tienes el don de comunicación también, te expresa extremadamente, excelentemente bien.
Gracias.
¿Me entiendes? Viéndote a los ojos, ¿me entiendes? Te veo el talento de lejos. ¿Me entiendes? Quizás soy yo que hablo mucho, cualquiera dice, pero Carlos, tú le ves los talentos a todo el mundo y tú no le ves. No, sí, Dios le dio talento a todo el mundo. Dios le dio a todo el mundo sus talentos. La cosa es que la mayoría de personas, por no sacar el tiempo y llegar a conocerse a sí mismo, no descubren sus talentos. ¿Me entiendes? ¿Qué haces de trabajo? Si puedo hacerte que sea una preguntita.
En mi país, soy psicóloga, ejercí mi carrera 12 años.
Ya los cielos, noto.
Y en este país...
Psicóloga.
En este país soy bartender
Ok.
y trabajo en una clínica de procedimientos quirúrgicos.
Ok. Entonces, la psicología humana es extremadamente importante para sobrevivir no solo en lo profesional, pero también en lo personal. Una persona que estudia psicología es una persona que básicamente, no voy a decir que lea a la persona, pero mirando a una persona no tiene ni que hablar mucho. Porque yo no he estudiado psicología, pero al yo ponerme en una posición de bregar con tantas personas y educarme, también puedo decir que, no me gusta decirlo, pero me ha ido bien porque eso es algo que el líder necesita también, tener psicología humana, ¿me entiendes? De cómo bregar con los demás, pero también hay una psicología femenina. Nosotros como hombres tenemos que aprender female nature, psicología femenina, ¿me entiendes? Porque para bregar con las mujeres es una psicología, pero también para bregar con los humanos en sí, ¿sí o no? Estoy seguro que puedo aprender 2 o 3 cosas de ti. Es más, puedo aprender más cosas, porque yo hablando no aprendo, escuchando aprendo más. ¿Qué más tú puedes decirle al mundo en sí? ¿O qué me quiere decir a mí?
En general, lo que le puedo decir al mundo o te puedo decir a ti es que debemos de empezar a entendernos primeramente a nosotros para poder entender a los demás. Porque yo siempre he escuchado un dicho que dice, ¿qué tanto tienes tú de mí que me molesta cuando alguien no compagina conmigo? Entonces,
La vida es un espejo.
Exacto, cuando no tenemos una vibra con esa otra persona. Entonces, ¿qué tanto tienes tú de mí que me molesta? Segundo, no existe para mí, no existe la toxicidad, sino personas vitaminas. ¿Sí? Entonces, hay personas que me pueden nutrir emocional, física y financieramente, y hay personas con las cuales no tengo esa compatibilidad, y no quiere decir que esa persona sea mala.
Sí.
Simplemente esa persona no hace parte de mi círculo de vibras, y no la tengo porque ni juzgar, ni etiquetar, porque nadie conoce a nadie más que uno mismo.
Me alegro que podemos compartir eso igual, porque yo vivo de algo que yo digo, yo practico OQP, Only Quality People, pero siempre digo algo. Para mí no hay personas malas y no hay personas tóxicas, y yo tengo episodios hablando sobre eso. Yo no veo, al yo ser negociante, strangers, desconocidos, son los que te hacen rico, pero yo nunca lo he hecho por el dinero. Yo siempre entendía a una temprana edad que, número uno, no es que el cliente siempre esté en lo correcto, pero al yo ser negociante, si yo me pongo en los zapatos del cliente, me va a ir bien, mejor en la vida. Y eso es algo que yo noto en los humanos, que los humanos ven para juzgar. No se ponen en los zapatos de los demás para comprender. ¿Me entiendes? ¿Tiene lógica o estoy hablando mucho?
No, es verdad.
¿Me entiendes? Pero ¿qué más puede decirme? Me gusta la conversación que estamos teniendo.
Que hay un truquito que aprendí de la vida, porque antes era una persona muy acelerada, era una persona que rápidamente podía juzgar o etiquetar a alguien por lo que otro me dijera de esa persona o por lo que yo podía intuir en una primera impresión. Y es que hay que ser lentos para hablar, pero rápidos para escuchar y analizar y guardar lo que realmente es la persona. No me puedo quedar con lo negativo de esa persona, sino con lo positivo. ¿Por qué? Porque me voy a nutrir de lo bueno. Y lo malo te lo dejo para que esa persona, con el tiempo, pueda verse en un espejo y entender qué es lo que no le está dejando progresar. No me puedo llevar lo malo, porque yo necesito ser una esponja de lo bueno.
So, tú te enfocas en lo que tú quieres, no en lo que tú no quieres.
Exacto.
Y compartimos esos valores también igualmente. Yo soy una persona también que, mira, a mí me gustan mucho los deportes. Juego baloncesto. Y cuando yo juego baloncesto con los muchachos, yo siempre le digo a la mayoría, enfócate en lo bueno de la persona. Y hay personas que pueden verme, al yo tener mucha energía, que pueden juzgar el libro por su cover. En vez de abrir el libro, leer el libro, escudriñarlo y buscar la manera de cómo entender, ¿me entiendes? Porque esa persona es así, porque hay personas que igual, hay activos, hay también pasivos. No es que no te suman, pero que quizá en X área esa persona, al no trabajar su interior, no es que no tiene nada que aportar, porque yo sé de lo que yo digo, yo aprendo algo de todo el mundo. Ahí está tu hijo, y de tu hijo yo puedo aprender algo. ¿Me entiendes? Te aseguro que yo puedo aprender algo. Mira como cuando tú viniste con tu hijo, tiene 7 años, ¿verdad? De una vez yo reflexioné y me recordé que cuando yo estaba de la edad de él, casi cumpliendo 8 años, fue que mi mamá vino para los Estados Unidos. Porque me trajo fue mi abuela. Mi abuela me trajo cuando yo tenía 9 meses. Pero a mí me mandaba mucho para la República Dominicana. Yo tuve la ventaja de poder viajar en un año, 5, 6, 7 veces. Me mandaban mucho. ¿Me entiendes? Hasta por una semana, ¿sabes? Para estar con mi mamá. So, mi mamá vino cuando yo tenía 8 años. So, el punto que quiero decir, eso me trajo cuando verte a ti y verte hasta lo poco que te vi, me recuerda a mi mamá. Y mi mamá le gustaba hasta el pelo. No sé si te lo pintaste, pero le ponía el pelo así, hasta un peinado así.
Gracias.
Le gusta el rojo. Esa misma ropa que tú tienes, yo mismo he visto a mi mamá, le enseño fotos así de mi mamá con el rojo, el gris, negro. Y es del mismo color tuyo también. ¿Me entiendes? Fue que yo salí más morenito con mi papá, un intermedio. ¿Me entiendes? ¿Sabes que la más blanquita es verdad y que le gustan los más morenitos? No. Para lo que tú hicieron los colores y los sabores. También de ahí, porque eso fue otro buen punto que podemos traer para el mundo.
Mira,
no, Gio está diciendo que las mujeres de...
No, lo que pasa es que, mira,
Sí.
yo siempre en mis 35, bueno, cuando tenía 34 años,
¿Tienes 35 ahora?
Sí.
No te pregunté tu edad porque ahí, saga, la mujer hay que tener...
no tengo
Ok.
estima con eso.
Ok.
Cuando tenía 34 años, hasta mis 34 años, en mi cabeza nunca pasó que yo me pudiera enamorar o querer o que me gustara una persona de color, ¿sí? Y en mi trabajo conocí a alguien.
Ok.
Y esa persona es negrito, negrito. Y no sé qué pasó, pero ahí
¿Te involucró?
sí.
El moreno de WhatsApp.
Más o menos.
Mars.
Él
Estilo Mars.
Él es haitiano.
Ok.
Él es haitiano, pero él nació en este país. Y es un corazón muy bello.
Te digo la verdad, yo llegué a tener una haitiana de tu color. Con pelo así.
¿O sí? ¿Ves?
Mira.
Pero a lo que yo voy es que si Dios me vino a traer esa prueba en mi vida, fue para demostrarme que el amor
No tiene
color, no tiene raza, no tiene religión, no tiene idioma,
Wow.
no tiene edad, no tiene distinción ni siquiera de la personalidad, porque todos tenemos una personalidad y otros tenemos trastornos de personalidad. Y en él encontré muchas bases que desconocía que podía adquirir dentro de mi vida, pero también entendí que cada persona llega con un propósito y es tomar lo positivo de ese propósito que Dios te envió en tu vida para seguir creciendo y seguir el camino. Y también esa persona llegó para enseñarme que yo no puedo controlar el tiempo ni tampoco puedo controlar lo que yo quiero. Yo puedo querer tener una relación para toda la vida, pero no, si no está dentro del propósito de Dios, va a durar el tiempo que tenga que durar y es mejor vivir y disfrutar
El momento.
los instantes que en ese momento están, para que cuando no estén y yo pueda tener un remember, decir, recuerdo lo bueno y lo positivo de esa persona
1000%.
y dejar la misma huella en esa persona.
100%. Mira, otra oportunidad en el camino del guerrero. Me gustaría que con Gio haga un episodio, pero me gustaría también, ¿quién eres tú? ¿Quién es Joana, tu apellido?
Suaza.
Suaza. De verdad, me gustaría llegar ¿me entiendes? Porque eso también le va a dar claridad a la Vanessa, en Luz y Sombra. Obvio, tú y Gio ya se conocen, ¿me entiendes? Pero me gustaría, porque te veo, Gio, a ella le veo también, si me dejo entender, y más ella con ese background de psicóloga, ¿me entiendes? Psicólogo. ¿Qué más puede decirnos al mundo en sí? Y tu pareja sabe, me imagino, inglés, español, y criol, portugués.
Mi exnovio, él sabe inglés, sabe
Oh, pues.
francés,
Ok.
sabe francés,
Francés.
y sabe el idioma haitiano, que
Haitiano.
es el...
Portugués.
No,
Criol. Eso es lo que dije, criol.
criol, exacto. No, ¿qué tengo para decirle al mundo o a las personas que nos
¿Te
están
involucró
escuchando?
entonces
Me involucra.
el negrito de WhatsApp? ¿Te marcó?
No, llegó a mi vida para darle
Sazón.
sentido a muchos vacíos
Impactó.
que habían, pero también llegó para enseñarme que lo más lindo en la vida es dar sin esperar a recibir.
¿Dar?
Sin esperar a recibir.
Valoramos eso
porque
eso
cuando
también.
yo doy lo que soy.
Es verdad. Y da lo que
Cuando
tienes.
recibo, el problema no es mío, el problema es del que me da. Entonces, hay que aprender a entender cuándo nos quedamos y cuándo nos tenemos que ir.
1000%.
Y no es fácil dejar ir. Y pues normalmente el 90% de las relaciones es el hombre, aunque suene paradójico y crean que no, es el hombre el que deja a la mujer, no la mujer al hombre.
No relajes. No, porque yo todas las mujeres que yo he tenido me han votado toditas. Me votan, yo.
Y con él entendí que aunque a veces ames a alguien, debes dejarlo ir. Porque cuando ya la relación no te está aportando, ni estás aportando cosas positivas para los dos, es momento de dejar ir y quedarte con lo bueno. Porque no debemos nunca quedarnos en un lugar, ni por los hijos, ni por el qué dirán, ni por un sostenimiento del que sea que se pegue la persona. No podemos quedarnos donde no podemos ser nosotros mismos. Donde yo no puedo ser yo, no es el lugar, no es el momento y es momento de partir.
Eso sí es verdad.
Entonces, aunque yo lo quiera, aunque él me quiera y aunque mucha gente dice, pero pueden seguir estando, es vivir el momento, no es en la forma en la que quiero estar. Entonces,
Por eso es
saber
que
decir adiós.
la mujer, yo siempre he dicho, pues yo tengo 3 hijas. Y las 3 hijas mías son de 3 mujeres diferentes. Y yo soy de lo que yo digo, antes de yo cambiar una gente, lo cambio. No sé si me entendiste ahí.
No.
En el sentido que antes de yo cambiarle la mentalidad, porque muchas personas creen que lo que cría el hijo es la belleza y es la mentalidad. Y yo desde pequeño valoro el autocrecimiento, el autoeducarse, el just cómo podemos seguir mejorando. Y soy de la clase de personas que el que no está alineado en mi visión, el hombre tiene que tener propósito. El hombre que no pone su propósito primero, descaradamente, antes que la mujer, eso hasta espiritualmente. El hombre tiene que encargarse de su propósito primero y después va a la familia. Muchos hombres dicen no, que la familia primero. No. Yo pongo primero, yo vivo de 5F también. Faith, la fe, que eso es Dios. Fitness, que eso es tu salud, ¿verdad? Tu cuerpo. Friends, que son strangers make you rich, las amistades. Tú necesitas salir, ¿me entiendes? Tu hermandad, tus amistades son las que tú le vas sirviendo. Quien no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir, a quien tú le vas dando. Porque Dios te mandó a dar tus talentos, es lo que tú le das al mundo. Y ellos tendrán supuesto dar para atrás lo mismo. Después, aquí es finance. ¿Por qué? Quien no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir. Tus finanzas, porque al fin del día la familia va de último. ¿Por qué? Descaradamente, especialmente con nosotros los hombres, es diferente a la mujer. El hombre nace con la botellita vacía. Ustedes nacen con la botellita llena. Nosotros tenemos que llenar nuestra botellita. Un hombre que no aporta nada en la casa, no lo quiere ni la mamá. Tú tienes a tu hijo ahora mismo y tú le estás aportando todo. Pero el día de mañana, él crece. Ok, si tú ya, obvio, tú no estás con el padre de él. pero descaradamente. El hombre con el que tú te busques va a querer también su espacio contigo. Y entonces, ten en mente que algunas veces los hijos, especialmente los varones, y más cuando se crían con la mujer, la mamá, piensan que van a estar debajo de la falda. Y un hombre que se busca una mujer con un hijo que no es de uno también quiere, ok, que esa mujer quiera a su hijo, pero también ya la mujer tiene que descaradamente, llega un punto, un nivel, que tiene que mimar el hombre hasta más que el hijo. ¿O no? ¿O estoy mal?
No, no está mal.
Que por eso es que el hombre, cuando el hombre ve que una mujer tiene un hijo con otro hombre, las hijas mías, yo fui el primer hombre con cada mamá de mi hija. Y ellas no tienen hijos con otras personas. Y el día de mañana no me importa, pero yo fui el primero. Al fin del día, descaradamente, fui el primero. Eso, ¿me entiendes? Pero ya cuando, con todo el respeto a ti, no es lo mismo cuando yo uno en segundo. ¿Y tú dama tienes a él?
Sí, solo él.
Solo él. ¿Y no piensa abrir la fábrica para tener más?
No.
¿Y si Dios quiere que tú tengas más?
Que si es su voluntad, la recibo con amor.
Una hembrita. Mira, para que tú veas, tú tienes el varón. Yo tengo 3 hembras. No diría que cambiaría yo mis hembras por un varón, pero imagínate a Carlos ahora mismo con un varoncito. ¿Qué? ¿Pues hay que darle un turno también? Me gustaría hablar con él.
Mi hijo es una mente de adulto.
Pero te lo creo. Te lo creo. Me gustaría hablar con él. ¿Me daría chance?
Claro que sí.
¿Qué más te gustaría decirle al mundo en sí? Porque estamos, tú sabes, ya el 2025 está alrededor de la esquina. ¿Entiendes? Tú me dijiste que tiene 3 trabajos, básicamente.
Sí, tengo 2.
Tiene 2.
Bartender,
Bartender.
ya, y asistente,
¿Por qué 2 trabajos, si puedo saber?
porque soy mamá soltera y porque, como te dije, la escuela de mi hijo es una escuela privada. Entonces, mis biles o mis gastos son altos. Entonces, necesito de 2 trabajos para nivelar mi economía, pero siempre y cuando me permita tener tiempo para mí y para mi hijo.
Algún día me gustaría también sentarme contigo a hacer un episodio para yo darte más claridad sobre eso que tú me dijiste. Porque sí te entiendo de tu punto de vista, pero hay otros puntos de vista que si tú ves la vida más allá, más afuera de la zona de confort y sale de la zona, no digo que estás en miedo o que estás en zona de confort, pero si te entra a una zona más de crecimiento y busca la manera de más trabajar en tu interior, en el sentido, no digo que no lo hayas hecho, pero tú sabes que la educación financiera, el dinero es un lenguaje también. Un lenguaje, la mayoría de personas no sacan el tiempo para autoeducarse. ¿Me entiendes? El buscar el dinero no es buscarse más trabajo. La mayoría de personas están entrenadas que cuando necesitan cubrir más gastos es buscarse más trabajo. Y lo que se está desgastando más la persona. Pero si tú trabajas más tu mentalidad y estás alrededor de personas que... Porque el rico no se hace rico trabajando. ¿Me entiendes? Pero de eso son otros temas que lo podemos hablar. Que yo sé que yo te puedo impactar ahí. Yo siento que tú eres mente abierta. ¿Me entiendes? Pero me gustaría que cuando lo hagamos sea grabado. Ya yo no me siento con nadie si no está grabado.
Okay.
¿Me entiendes? Porque que nada debe, nada
Teme.
Nada teme. Johanna, fue un placer. Ahora me gustaría ver que se hablar 1 minutico, 2 minuticos con tu hijo.
Ok, gracias.
¿Entiendes? Hacerle una entrevistica y tú vas a ver que vamos a poder fluir.
Okay.
Muchas gracias, Johanna.
Gracias a ti.
Un placer.
Un placer,
Gio, muchas
igualmente.
gracias.
Gracias.
Vamos a hablar. Ya, Andy, muchas gracias. Mírale esa sonrisa a él. Imagina a Carlos con un varoncito. Tu nombre primeramente. Mira
Tomás.
que príncipe, que rey. Tu nombre, dile tu nombre al mundo.
Tomás.
Tomás. ¿Cómo estás, Tomás?
Bien.
¿Cómo te sientes?
Súper.
Súper. Wow. Gracias a Dios y también gracias a tus padres, especialmente a tu mamá. ¿Qué mensaje te gustaría decirle tú a tu madre y al mundo? Ahora mismo que tú estás al frente de la cámara, que tú naciste para esto también.
No sé.
¿No te gustaría decirle algo a tu mami?
La quiero mucho.
¿La quieres mucho?
Ujú.
¿Y qué más te gustaría decirle a tu mami?
No sé.
¿Qué más te gustaría decirle? What else? What else? Because you speak English too. I can't speak how many languages you speak?
3.
3? Can you tell the world the languages you speak?
Ucraniano, inglés y español.
Ukrainian, Spanish, and English. Wow. How old are you? Tell the world, how old are you?
7.
7 years old. Wow. And what school you go to?
To St. Nicholas, Ukrainian school.
Ukrainian school. So you see, you're a byproduct of your environment. That's why I asked him again what school he goes to. Because being around other people that speak a different language, now he's been able to develop that skill set. And for a kid, you got me, especially from the minute you're born till you're 8 years old, you could program your subconscious mind faster than somebody older. That's why it's easier to teach a new dog new tricks than to teach an old dog new tricks. So what else can you tell the world? ¿Qué más te gustaría decirle al mundo? Tú naciste para hablar en frente de cámara. ¿Tú sabías eso?
No.
¿Eh?
No.
Ah, ¿crees que Dios me mandó a decirte eso? Te veo tu potencial y muy maduro para 7 años. Mira, yo te veo a ti, yo me estoy recordando cuando yo tenía 7 años. Porque yo me recuerdo como que si fuera ayer. Porque cuando yo tenía tu edad, algo en mi vida sucedió que me impactó. Y nosotros los humanos nos recordamos del impacto. Cuando yo tenía tu edad, fue que mi mamá, cuando yo estaba cumpliendo 8 años, fue que mi mamá vino para los Estados Unidos. Pues a mí me trajeron cuando yo tenía 9 meses. Tú tuviste la bendición de venir con tu mamá. ¿De qué país tú eres? Dile al mundo.
Colombia.
¿Y te gusta Colombia? ¿Cuál es tu plato favorito?
Migas.
¿Migas? Nunca había escuchado. ¿Cómo es?
Como chocolate con galletas.
Ah, pues tú y yo estamos hablando el mismo lenguaje. Pues es dulce. Ah, pues entonces. Ah, pues mira. Pero eso, hay un restaurante donde yo lo puedo comprar porque quiero de verdad. ¿Dónde lo puedo comprar? ¿O dónde tú lo compras? ¿O tu mamá que lo hace?
Super éxito.
¿Cómo?
Super éxito.
Super éxitos. ¿Se llama el restaurante? ¿O cómo? No entiendo.
No sé.
¿O tu mamá lo hace?
Ajá.
Y si yo te comprometo a ti que tu mamá te lo haga a ti, no le digas. Que ella te lo haga a ti, pero un día tú invitas a Gio y después le dices a Gio, mira, le voy a mandar a tu amigo Carlos migas. ¿Y si hacemos ese trato? Yo soy una persona que soy oportunista. Yo de todo creo una oportunidad. ¿Qué más te gustaría decirle al mundo? De tú vernos a cada persona aquí crear contenido. ¿Qué mensaje te llegó a ti? Yo sé que tú eres joven, ¿me entiendes? Pero estoy seguro que quizá le pusiste atención a algo. ¿Qué tuviste aquí? ¿De qué nosotros estábamos hablando? Puedes hablar en inglés, lo que tú quieras.
No sé.
¿No estabas poniendo atención tú?
No.
¿Qué es que tú estabas haciendo?
En el celular.
¿En tu celular? ¿Viendo qué?
Mi show favorito.
¿Cuál es tu show favorito?
Garfield.
Garfield. Esos son como muñequitos. Ok. ¿Y te gusta la lectura?
No.
¿No te gusta la lectura?
No.
¿Y la matemática?
Sí.
Ah, va a ser emprendedor. Porque los muchachos cuando les gusta la matemática, eso significa que les gustan los números. Y cuando a una persona le gustan los números, cuestiona todo. Al que le gustan los números, eso es algo poderoso. Por eso en la escuela yo nunca juzgaría a una persona que quizás no le gusta el lenguaje y esto y lo otro. Porque mira cómo él sabe 3 lenguajes. ¿Me entiendes? Y el lenguaje lo va a aprender con el tiempo. Y le veo la madurez. ¿Qué más te gustaría decirle al mundo ya para terminar? ¿Le decimos que se suscriban o que no se suscriban?
Que se suscriban.
Que pongan comentario positivo o comentario negativo.
Positivos.
¿Qué más le decimos a la audiencia?
Que mi carro favorito.
En sí, ¿qué le decimos?
El Cybertruck.
Ok. ¿Te gusta el rojo?
Azul.
¿Te gusta el azul? Ok. ¿Qué más te gustaría decirle? Porque este video, mira, tú tienes 7 años. ¿Cuándo tú cumples 8?
El 14 de diciembre.
Ah, pues tu cumpleaños ya pasó.
Ajá.
Feliz cumpleaños, pero te voy a decir algo. Tu cumpleaños, estoy seguro que tu madre lo celebra todos los días, tu padre. ¿Me entiendes? El cumpleaños de uno es todos los días. Cada día Dios nos da una oportunidad para poder, obvio, cumplir nuestros sueños. ¿Me entiendes? Ahora mismo, ¿cuáles son tus sueños?
Comer dulces.
Ah, pues tú eres dulcero como yo. ¿Cuál es tu dulce favorito aparte de las migas?
Hershey's.
Hershey's.
Ajá.
Yo tengo siglos que no me como un
El
Hershey.
Reese's.
Ah, pues tú me estás influenciando. Voy a decir que me está influenciando de una manera positiva. Porque como tengo siglos que no como eso, un mal día, yo hice un episodio con Emily, un mal día, le mandé el episodio. ¿Qué más? ¿Qué mensaje te gustaría darle a tu padre, a tu papá? Tu papá está en Colombia, ¿verdad?
Ajá.
¿Qué mensaje te gustaría decirle a tu papi?
No sé.
Mándale un mensaje a tu papi. Dile, papi, te amo, te quiero. Gracias por darme vida. Y en que estemos lejos, te tengo presente en mi corazón. Y espero vernos pronto. ¿Qué más?
Dinero.
¿Te gusta el dinero? ¿Por qué te gusta el dinero?
Puedes comprar muchas cosas.
¿Cómo qué?
Lego.
Ah, pues te gusta el Lego, pues te gusta construir. Shout out to my business partner Alex, que a Alex le gustaba construir cosas de Lego. So, tú has ido to the Lego store. ¿Qué te gusta construir con el Lego?
Barcos y aviones.
Barcos y aviones. Ahí compartimos algo iguales. Yo soy loco con los aviones. Es más, esta organización, Dios mediante, vamos a comprar un avión. Un G700.
Sí.
So, ¿te gustan los barcos y te gustan los aviones?
Sí.
Te digo algo, los aviones me gustan porque vuelan. Los barcos, todavía no sé nadar. ¿Sabes nadar?
Un poquito.
Bueno, somos dos, so vamos a tener tú y yo que aprender a nadar. Pero te voy a decir algo, ahora tú estás en la edad de aprender a nadar. Porque tú vas a poder aprender más rápido. ¿Me entiendes? No digo que yo no aprendo rápido, pero tú puedes aprender más rápido que yo. Yo tengo 3 hijas. Una cumplió 10, otra cumplió 9 y otra tiene 5. Y te voy a decir algo. Te veo y le voy a decir a Dios lo siguiente. Que sea lo que Dios quiera. ¿Tú me estás motivando a tener un hijo varón?
No.
¿Eh?
No.
Tengo 3 hijas hembras. ¿Y el legado mío entonces?
Sí.
El legado mío, ¿dónde lo voy a dejar? Yo soy Reyes, pero el legado mío yo no se lo puedo dejar a Andy. Pues entonces vamos a tener que compartirlo ahí. ¿Eh? Reyes. Con esto me despido, mi gente. Tomás, gracias. Gracias a Dios. Gracias a tu madre. Gracias a Gio. Oye, no hubiera sido por Dios, por Gio, por tu madre, no hubiera tenido la oportunidad de sentarme contigo y entrevistarte un poco. ¿Tiene una pregunta para mí?
¿Cuál?
Porque es que yo hablo mucho. ¿Tú lo notaste que yo hablo mucho?
Ajá.
¿Qué pregunta tú me puedes preguntar a mí?
Porque hablas mucho.
Te digo la verdad. Tengo yo mismo toda mi vida preguntándome eso. No sé por qué yo hablo tanto. Pero ahora que yo reflexiono, te la voy a contestar a ti y al mundo. Yo hablo porque me siento que Dios me usa a mí para yo transmitir un mensaje. Yo me siento que Dios me mandó a mí con un propósito al mundo. Y el propósito mío es ayudar a la persona a encontrar su propósito. Y me gustaría que tú encuentres tu propósito a una temprana edad, como yo lo encontré. Si algo que yo le puedo decir al mundo es que una de las mejores cosas que puede suceder a un humano, hay 2 días que una persona nace. El día que nace y el día que encuentra su propósito. Porque el día que tú encuentras tu propósito es el día que de verdad tú vives una vida plenitud llena. ¿Qué más? ¿Qué otra pregunta?
Se me acabaron.
¿Se te acabaron? ¿Ya? ¿Qué tú le quieres decir al mundo? quiere decir a Tomás de aquí a 3 años? A Tomás cuando tenga 20 años. A Tomás cuando tenga mi edad, 34 años. Ponle la cámara de él, con esa me despido. Habla por 1 minuto, háblale aquí a la cámara. Háblale a la cámara. La cámara de Tomás. Háblale ahí a Tomás de aquí a 3 años, cuando tú tengas 10. Háblale a Tomás cuando tú tengas 20, 30, 34. Yo tengo 34. Háblale a Tomás de la edad de tu mamá y de mí. Háblale. Cuando tú estés grande, ¿qué tú quieres ser cuando seas grande? Háblale. Eso para la cámara.
Astronauta. Ujú. Ujú. La casa y la vida y el dinero. Y los legos. Porque él me da la vida. Amor y paz. Jugar, brincar y saltar. Y ver televisor. ¿Mm? Sí. Por todo lo que me ha dado. No sé. Dormir. La palabra de Dios. Leer la palabra de Dios. Bueno, adiós.